was 3 out of 10 in the first quarter, 2 out of 8 in the second quarter. So the Hawkettes are hitting 5 out of 18 from the floor. Sutton, meanwhile, much better, 47% from the floor. They're 8 out of 17. The Phillies were 4 out of 8 in the first quarter, 4 out of 9 in the second quarter. So Sutton, 8 out of 17 in the first half from the field. 3-pointers, the Hawks are only 1 out of 8. Sutton, 2 out of 6. From the free throw line, St. Cecilia 4 out of 4. Sutton is 5 out of 6. On rebounds, you've got St. Cecilia with 8 rebounds, 3 on offense and 5 on defense. Sutton has got 5 offensive rebounds and 8 on defense. So Sutton out rebounding St. Cecilia 13-8. The turnovers right now, we've got St. Cecilia with 11. Sutton has got 13. St. Cecilia's got 7 steals in the ball game. Sutton has already got 4. Block shots, St. Cecilia with a goose egg in that category. 1 block shot for Sutton. So again, our score at halftime, 23-15. It is St. Cecilia trailing the Sutton Phillies tonight. Again, the other teams in the city also playing tonight. Adams Central, they are playing at home against Fillmore Central. A girls-boys basketball doubleheader. Meanwhile, the Hastings High boys and girls will begin play tonight in the Eastern Midlands Conference Tournament. The Hastings High boys are at home playing Lincoln Standing Bear, and the Hastings High girls are on the road playing at Blair. So that gets you up to date on all the high school basketball in the city tonight. Hastings College women's basketball team, they played in Hawaii this afternoon against the nation's number 2 ranked team. And the Broncos coming up short today to Indiana Wesleyan, losing by a score of 73-67. So Indiana Wesleyan improves to 14-0 on the season. Hastings College, they dropped to 8-4. Hastings College will be off now until December the 30th. They've got a game against Sterling at the Osborne Sports Complex. It'll begin at 1 o'clock on December the 30th. That's on a Monday afternoon. We'll have the game for you here on Extreme Sports. So we're underway in the second half. St. Cecilia with the opening possession here in the third quarter. They're trailing in the ball game by a score of 23-15 in this girls-boys basketball doubleheader tonight. We'll have the boys game coming up here a bit later on tonight. There's a turnover on St. Cecilia as Lindsey Parr tried to take the ball down the left side of the lane. Her pass was intercepted by the Phillies. So Sutton has got the ball. They're out on top here by 8 points at 23-15. Here's a Kinney with the ball for a Sutton. Bounce pass down on the baseline is going to be intercepted. Turnover number 14 in the ball game for a Sutton. And then St. Cecilia comes back the other way and they throw the ball away. Kreekak trying to get the ball down to Vargas. Threw it too far. Out of her outstretched arms there. Goes out of bounds. 13 turnovers now on to St. Cecilia. Here come the Phillies back the other way in their white and black uniforms here tonight. Hawkettes in their road blue uniforms. There's a long-range jumper from the outside for 3. It's going to be no good by Smith. Rebound is brought down here by Nathan Kreekak for St. Cecilia. Down the sideline, Kissinger drives the baseline now. Here's a pass to Parr. Her shot for 3, good. Lindsey Parr hits the three-pointer for St. Cecilia. Now the Hawkettes are back to within 5 points here in the third quarter. 23-18. Sutton has got the lead. Here's a Grease of the ball looking to penetrate between a couple of Hawkettes. Picks up the dribble. Goes to a Haight. Takes the ball into the lane. Her little 5-footer is up there. No good. Rebound comes down to Nathan Kreekak. Down the far sideline to a Kissinger. Kissinger spins right side of the lane. There's a feed down in the corner to Vargas. Her shot for 3 is up there. No good. Rebound comes down here to Avery Smith for Sutton. 23-18. Sutton has got the lead. Haight has got the ball. Her pass is going to be intercepted. Turnover number 15 in the ball game for Sutton. Back the other way is a Kreekak. Her shot is up there, partially deflected. The ball is brought down here by a Haight. J.C. Haight will dribble the ball into the offensive zone here for Sutton. 5:50 to play in the third quarter. 23-18. Sutton has got the lead. Here's a Kinney with the ball. Kinney goes to the far sideline to Smith. Smith drives it down the lane all the way to the hole and scores. Avery Smith scores. That's her first field goal of the ball game. And Sutton is out on top now by a score of 25-18. Here's a Lindsey Parr now to Kissinger for three. Shot is up there, good. Hits the back iron straight up into the air, and it falls down through the hole. Kissinger's now got 9 points in the ball game. Leading scorer on the team, averaging about 13 per contest. And now we got a jump ball called over there on the wing as that Kissinger got into the tie-up Avery Smith. The possession arrow is pointing in favor of Sutton, so we'll stay right here. Sutton will inbound the ball. 5 minutes and 12 seconds to play in the third quarter, 25-21. Sutton is out on top of Hastings St. Cecilia in girls high school basketball. Sutton is 2-2 in the season. St. Cecilia is sitting at 3-2. Sutton will inbound the ball. They get it here to Avery Smith. Right side of the lane, St. Cecilia. Man-to-man defense. A shot by Smith from three is going to be no good. Ball picked up by St. Cecilia here. Lindsey Parr's pass is going to be deflected. She gets the ball back, and then she's tied up on the play here at the mid-court stripe. And the possession arrow is pointing in favor of St. Cecilia. And it's going to be St. Cecilia inbounding the ball on the far sideline. 25-21 is the score. Wiles into the ball game now for the Hawkettes. She feeds the ball inside to Kreekak. Kicks her back out here to Kissinger. Her shot is up there off of the back iron. No good. Rebound Wiles. Follow shot is up there. It's no good. And the rebound comes down to Haight. J.C. Haight for Sutton. She runs the ball back the other way to Avery Smith from the elbow. Her shot good. Avery Smith hits a field goal. She's got 4 points in the ball game, and now the Phillies are out on top, 27-21. And head coach Greg Barrett wants to call a timeout. Timeout, Hastings St. Cecilia, 4:23 to play here in the third quarter. Sutton 27, Hastings St. Cecilia 21. You're listening to high school basketball on Extreme Sports.
Family Medical Center of Hastings is the place to go for all your healthcare needs. Their team is trained to treat the whole person regardless of age. They provide a wide range of medical care, including acute care, routine health screenings, and treatment of chronic conditions. They're dedicated to providing you the best care in the most cost-effective manner. Family Medical Center, as an independent clinic, has served the community for over 65 years. Your family's home for healthcare. 1021 West 14th Street. Proud to support all area student-athletes.
5 Points Bank has been your hometown bank for over 40 years, and now you can take us wherever you go. Mobile Deposit allows you to deposit checks from your smartphone or tablet with our free business banking app. And never pay for an ATM charge again with our MoneyPass app. It maps out ATMs near you that won't charge a fee because of its partnership with 5 Points Bank. We're here to serve you in person and online, and that's why we're the better bank.
You are listening to Blue Hawk Basketball on Extreme Sports.
All right, Mike Will and Gene John back here in Sutton. We're in the third quarter. 27-21 is the score. St. Cecilia trailing here in the ball game. Kissinger goes to Kreekak. Back to Kissinger in the corner. Shot for three, good. Avery Kissinger hits her third three-pointer in this ball game. She's now got 12 points in the ball game. That pulls St. Cecilia back to within 3 points. 27-24. Here's a Grease with the ball, driving it down the lane. Her left-handed layup is up there, no good. Rebound fought for. Parr has got it down the near sideline to Wiles. She's stripped of the ball. Wiles down on her knees. She picks it up. Is now here to Kreekak, out to Kissinger for three. Shot is up there, no good. Ball is loose in the lane. Scramble is on. We've got a jump ball called. And the arrow pointing in favor of Sutton, so the Phillies will come back with the ball. 3:36 to play here in the third quarter. 27-24. Sutton has got the lead. And back the Phillies have led this baby most of the way. We're tied up at 9 points apiece after the first quarter. But Sutton has led this baby most of the way. There's a trail with the ball. She takes it to the hole and scores, and a foul is going to be called. Trail gets her second field goal of the ball game. She's got 5 points. And now she'll go to the free throw line here for the Phillies. Isabella Trejo, just a freshman She'll go to the free throw line here for Sutton. The score is now a 29-24 count with the Phillies out on top. Isabella will have a free throw here to try and make this a three-point play. Her shot is up there and in. It's now a 30-24 ball game. St. Cecilia trailing. They feed it inside to Kissinger. Down in the corner, Krekak. He brings it up high on the block. Gets it out here to a Daly. Back down in the corner. Kissinger drives the baseline toward the goal. A shot off the glass is good. Avery Kissinger now with 14 points in the basketball game. She's got 8 so far here in the third quarter. And the Hawkeyes are within 6. There's a shot from the corner for 3. Good. Avery Robinson from downtown, from deep in the right corner, scores. Here's Kissinger on the other end. Bounces off with defender. Throws up a shot. No good. Rebounded by Avery Smith for Sutton. So it's a 33-26 ball game. Sutton has got the lead. The Phillies have got the ball. Here's Robinson with it out here in three-point territory. Comes to Trejo as she takes the ball in the basket. Her shot is up there. It's going to be no good. Grabbing the rebound is going to be Krekak. Her pass is going to be deflected. Now we got a scramble on. And we got a foul or a jump ball. We got a foul down here. It's going to go on St. Cecilia. A foul there is going to go on Lindsay Parr. That's going to be her first personal foul. It's going to be Sutton inbounding the ball. Baseline right side underneath their own basket. Phillies have got the lead 33-26 here in this one. Girls high school play. Here's a Casey Yost with the ball. Back outside at three-pointer. Is going to be off the mark. No good by Robinson. Krekak with the rebound. Down to Kissinger. Down the far sideline. Lindsay Parr to Kissinger. Down to Lindsay Parr. Down to Kissinger again. Free throw line extended right side. They reverse the ball. Get to the Parr. Parr down to Daly. To Lindsay Parr. Cross-court pass goes over to Krekak. 15 on the shot clock. Krekak goes down in the corner. Left side to Kissinger. Her shot for 3 is up there. No good. Rebound comes down here to the Sutton Phillies. Sutton has got a 7-point lead. 33-26. Kenny has got the ball. Kenny down the left side of the lane to the goal. Her shot is up there. No good. Krekak with the rebound. Nathan Krekak runs her back the other way. Sprints it into the offensive zone. Jump pass comes out here to Anderson. Anderson down to Krekak for 3. Shot good. Nathan Krekak hits a three-pointer. She's got 7 points in the ball game, and the Hawkeyes again within 4 points. 33-29 with 1:13 seconds to play here in this one. We're in the third quarter. Grease with the ball. St. Cecilia in a man-to-man defense. Here's Kenny. Kenny takes it around. Takes a shot in the lane from 10. No good. Offensive rebound. Foul shot Robinson. It won't go, but she is fouling the play. Foul here will go on St. Cecilia. That's going to send Avery Robinson to the free throw line. The foul went on Aspen Anderson, who just checked into the ball game there for St. Cecilia. This is going to be Robinson to the free throw line. Her shot is up there and in. Avery Robinson now with 6 points in the basketball game. That was her first free throw of the night. That will give Sutton now a 5-point advantage at 34-29 over St. Cecilia. Here comes the next shot. It's going to be up there and in. Robinson hits a pair. And it's now a 35-29 ball game in favor of Sutton. Sutton has just maintained that 5 to 6 to 7 point lead throughout this ball game. St. Cecilia can't make a run at him here. Here's Anderson with the ball. Down to Parr on the baseline. She tries to shovel it away to Rodriguez in the lane. Now we got a scramble on. It's going to be picked up here by Sutton. It's going to be a turnover on the Hawkettes. Sutton has got the ball down the far sideline. Miranda Noose has got the ball. Noose comes out here in the three-point territory to Haight, who's back into the contest. Now to Kinney, drives the baseline. Her shot is up there. It's going to be no good, and she's fouling the play. So a foul here will go on to St. Cecilia. Looks like Aspen Anderson picks up her second. Going to the free throw line will be Kinney. Dadlyn Kinney, she's got 3 points in the ball game, making 4. As that one will go down through the hole. She is now 4 out of 5 from the free throw line. 36-29 is the score. Next one is up there. It's going to be off of the mark, no good. Battle for the rebound. Jump ball called. arrow pointing in favor of St. Cecilia, so the Hawkins will play things in. 23.4 seconds to play here in the third quarter. 36-29. Hastings St. Cecilia trailing here in the ball game. Hawkins will inbound the ball. Avery Kissinger has caught fire for St. Cecilia here in the third quarter. She's got 14 points now in the ball game, with 8 of those coming in this period. Here's Lindsey Parr with it just across the midcourt stripe. St. Cecilia will go for the final shot here. 10 seconds. Wiles has got the ball. Wiles now to Vargas. It's actually partially deflected. Ball is brought down by Noose. Sutton coming back the other way. Grease from just across the half-court stripe. Bounces off the back iron, no good. And that is the end of the third quarter of play. Sutton continues to lead this basketball game. Sutton 36, Hastings St. Cecilia 29. You're listening to high school basketball tonight on Extreme Sports.
Hey, Hastings, looking for the best midweek pick-me-up? Look no further than Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill. It's Wing Night Wednesday, where our wings are legendary, crispy, saucy, and just downright delicious. I'm telling you, Bullseye's wings are out of this world. Choose from a variety of mouth-watering flavors and let your taste buds take flight. Need something to quench your thirst? Buy a draft beer and you get to keep the glass. Gather your wing-loving crew and join us every Wednesday at Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill. Because when it's hump day, we wing it.
If you're looking for screen printing or embroidery work, turn to the experts at Protein Design of Grand Island. They have over 19 years of experience and are locally owned. The staff at Protein Design can create that shirt for your special event with custom screen printing services. Or get some custom embroidery on your clothing, hats, bags, or other accessories. At Protein Design of Grand Island, you can get the uniforms for your high school or college sports teams too. Get a quote by simply going to the website at proteindesign.com or by calling 308-203-4044. There's in-store pickup and delivery available. Protein Design, 2716 Old Fair Road in Grand Island.
You are listening to Blue Hawk Basketball on Extreme Sports.
All right, back here at Sutton as we head to the fourth quarter. St. Cecilia with the opening possession, and the three-pointers put up there and in. Actually, it's Sutton with the opening possession. Kyla Grease hits a three-pointer to begin the fourth quarter, and that gives Sutton now a 10-point advantage, 39-29 over St. Cecilia. Here's a Kissinger driving the ball down the lane, and she's going to draw a personal foul here on the Phillies. It's going to go on Noose. That's going to be her first foul. And going to the free throw line is going to be Avery Kissinger for St. Cecilia. Her first shot's going to be short. She'll get another one. Kissinger leading the way for St. Cecilia. She got 14 points in the basketball game. Her next free throw goes up there and misses everything. An air ball for the free throw line. So Kissinger 0 for 2 on that trip to the line. It's a 39-29 ball game. St. Cecilia trailing by 10. Here in this one. There's a Sutton. They throw the ball out here right to the midcourt stripe, and it goes into the backcourt. Retrieved there by Grease, and immediately an over and back violation is called on Sutton. So the Phillies now have turned the ball over 17 times in this basketball game. St. Cecilia's got 14 turnovers. There's a Creekhack with the ball. Now to Avery Kissinger, hands it away. Lindsey Parr dumps it down on the baseline to Creekhack. Out here to Kissinger for three. Shot is up there, no good. Ball tapped in the corner is picked up here by Avery Smith for Sutton. So the Phillies now with a 9-point lead, 39-30 is the score here. There's a shot in the lane put up there around the rim and falls down through the hole. J.C. Haight put it up there left-handed, and the ball circles the rim and goes down through the hole. She's got 8 points in the ball game. 41-29 is the score now. There's a traveling violation on Nathan Creekhack. That's a turnover on St. Cecilia. I think we're having scoreboard problems here tonight. Score keeps changing on us. 41-29 is the score. Hastings St. Cecilia is trailing now by 12 in the ball game. Here's a Grease with the ball for Sutton. Moves it down in the corner. Avery Smith out here to a Grease around the screen. Grease has got the ball down the left side of the lane to the goal, and her shot good. Kyla Grease scores. She has now got 8 points in the ball game. 43-29. St. Cecilia trailing here in the fourth. Here's Vargas for three. Her shot won't go. We got a foul call on the rebound. Creekat got her hands on it there for St. Cecilia, but a foul is going to be called here on Sutton. St. Cecilia will inbound the ball. Baseline left side underneath their own basket. The last foul went on Kyla Grease. That's going to be her second personal foul. St. Cecilia will inbound. They're trailing in the ball game by 14, 43-29. Lindsey Parr will inbound the ball. Parr comes out on top to Kissinger. Down in the corner, Vargas for three. Shot no good. Rebound. Wiles had it. She lost it. It's out of bounds, and it's going to be Sutton ball. So the Phillies will play things in here in backcourt. Grease has got it. Gets it over to Avery Smith. Now to Grease. Steps it across the midcourt stripe. There's a pass into the lane. It's going to be intercepted by Creekat. Turnover number 18 in the ball game for Sutton. There's a Lindsey Parr with the ball to Avery Kissinger. Fakes the three. Drives it down the right side of the lane. Her shot is up there. No good. Rebound loose. Traveling violation on Sutton. Yost had it in her hand. She fell down here on the baseline. Traveling violation is called there on Sutton. St. Cecilia will inbound the ball. Baseline right side underneath their own basket. 43-29 is the score. St. Cecilia trailing here in girls play. Vargas has got it. Now to Lindsey Parr. Here's Vargas driving the baseline. Dumps it off inside to Wiles. Her shot from point blank range is no good. Gets her own rebound. Goes back up. Her shot no good. Rebound to Sutton. Here come the Phillies back the other way. This is Isabella Trail with the ball. She has problems with a dribble. It's into the backcourt. The race is on. The scramble, a jump ball is going to be called. Arrow pointing in favor of St. Cecilia, so that will go down as a turnover on the Sutton. 19 turnovers on the Phillies so far in the ball game. St. Cecilia unable to mount a drive here in this fourth quarter. They've fallen behind now by 14 points. It is 43-29. St. Cecilia will inbound. Baseline left side underneath their own basket. Lindsey Parr triggers things in. Kissinger for three. Shot good. Avery Kissinger now with the 17 in the ball game. Head coach Greg Barrett wants to call a timeout. We'll take a break with a score. Sutton 43. Hastings St. Cecilia 32. You're listening to high school basketball tonight on Extreme Sports.
When it comes to helping you protect what's important to you, you can trust the licensed independent insurance agents at Klein Insurance of Hastings. No matter what type of insurance you need, from auto to home to farm and crop, Klein Insurance will get it covered. They'll help you find the right policy for your specific situation. Klein Insurance has been in business since 1959 and is locally owned. Same-day quotes are available. At Klein Insurance, you'll get years of expertise, attention to detail, and exceptional customer service. Klein Insurance, 710 South Burlington in Hastings. Call 402-463-1256.
At Midwest Farm Management, often the most challenging decision to our clients is what to do with a family farm. We've been helping answer this question since the 1970s. Our company is focused on working with tenants that are good stewards of the family farm while offering excellent returns to our owners. Our services include, but are not limited to, detailed financial and field reports, grain marketing, crop insurance, and finding and executing a lease agreement that best fits your farm. Give us a call today at 402-463-1110 or find us on the web at midwestfarmmanagement.com.
You are listening to Blue Hawk Basketball on Extreme Sports.
All right, 43-32 is the score as we come back to Sutton. The Phillies down on top of the Hawkettes. St. Cecilia pressuring all over the place. They're going to force a turnover down here. Sutton was the last to touch it before it goes out of bounds. That's going to be the 20th turnover on Sutton in the ball game. And now St. Cecilia comes back with the ball. It's 43-32. Hastings St. Cecilia is still down by 11 here in the fourth quarter. Kissinger's got it. Now to Creekat. Free throw line extended left side. Kreekak dribbles it to the elbow, kicks it out here to Kissinger. Her shot off the iron is no good. Follow shot is up there. It's good, and she's fouling the play. Lindsey Parr gets the offensive rebound in the putback. She'll go to the free throw line and try to make this a 3-point play. That makes the score 43-34 now in favor of Sutton. Lindsey Parr to the free throw line for the first time here tonight. St. Cecilia is 5 out of 7 on free throws in this ball game. Parr hits the free throw here. That's going to be a 3-point play for the Hawkettes. 43-35. St. Cecilia is still within striking distance here in the fourth quarter. The Phillies have led this baby most of the way. Sutton has got the ball. Isabella Trejo has got the ball on the far side. There's a pass nearly intercepted. There's a feed into the lane. That's a Haight with the ball. Haight now to Avery Smith. Now to Trejo. To the far sideline, there's a shot for 3. In and out, no good by Robinson. Rebound, battled for. It's taken down by St. Cecilia. Now Kissinger is trapped in the corner. Kissinger gets the ball away. It's down the far sideline. It is loose. 3 more players hit the deck, and we got a jump ball called. Arrow this time pointing in favor of Sutton. This has not been a thing of beauty tonight. 16 turnovers on St. Cecilia, 20 on Sutton. Girls high school basketball tonight from Sutton tonight. Grease has got the ball, and now we got a timeout called here from Sutton. Sutton head coach Josh Rapp calls the timeout. 3:46 to play in the fourth quarter. It's Sutton 43, Hastings St. Cecilia 35. You're listening to high school basketball on Extreme Sports.
It may be too cold to play a round of golf at the Southern Hills Golf Course in Hastings, but you can still enjoy their newly remodeled clubhouse. Relax and enjoy your favorite beverages and catch all the sporting events on one of the big screen TVs. Plus, there's plenty of food available too, including pizza, appetizers, burgers, and a Philly cheesesteak. Be watching for other club activities throughout the winter. Don't forget to book the clubhouse for that special event. Call the clubhouse at 402-463-8006 or go online at southernhillshastings.com.
You are listening to Blue Hawk Basketball on Extreme Sports.
All right, the Phillies will inbound the ball here in the fourth quarter. It's a 43-35 ball game. Hastings St. Cecilia trailing. Here's a Grease in trouble out here in three-point territory. Her pass is going to be deflected. It's brought down here by Haight. But a foul is going to be called on St. Cecilia's Nathan Kreekak. St. Cecilia in the third quarter hit 5 out of 13 shots, 38%. Hawkettes are now hitting 10 out of 31 for the ball game, 32%. Inbounds pass comes in here to Trejo, and she bangs one home here, a three-pointer. Trejo now at 9 points in the ball game for the Phillies, and that makes the score 45-35. They just give her a two-pointer in that one. There's a shot up there and in. A three-pointer by Emery Vargas. All right, Kissinger hits the three-pointer. Kissinger a three-pointer. She's now got 20 in the ball game. It's 45-38 is the score. Here's a Grease. This has been a rough and tumble type of one of those games. Top of the key, Haight for 3. Shot is up there. She buries that one. J.C. Haight hits a three-pointer. She's now got 11 points in the ball game. It's a 10-point contest. 48-38 is the score. Lindsey Parr now to Avery Kissinger. Back inside. Parr in the lane. Throws it down in the corner. Vargas has got it. Now to Avery on the wing. 200 pass goes cross court there to Parr. Now to Avery. Top of the key. Three-pointer up there. Rattles out. No good. Rebound. Fought forward. Goes out of bounds. And it's going to be Sutton ball. Sutton in the third quarter hit 4 out of 13 shots, 31%. They're now hitting 12 out of 30 from the field, 40%. Again, the Phillies have really dominated this ball game tonight. They've won it from the start. St. Cecilia had the lead one time at 9-7. There's a steal now by Parr. She takes it to the hole and scores. Lindsey Parr with a steal and the field goal. Parr has now got 8 points in the ball game. St. Cecilia down by 8, 48-40. 2 minutes to play now here in the fourth quarter. J.C. Haight with the ball. Haight now to Kinney. Her pass again is going to be deflected. It goes out of bounds, and it's going to be St. Cecilia ball. Turnover on Sutton. St. Cecilia led 9-7 in the first quarter. That's the last time they had a lead in this contest. Other than that, has been all Sutton here in the ball game. And now the head coach for Sutton, Josh Rapp, will have a little conversation with the officials. Short-lived there. It's 48-40. St. Cecilia trailing by 8. Kreekacker shot up there. No good. Rebound comes down to the Hawkettes. Here's Kissinger for 3. Shot good. (48-43) is the score now. St. Cecilia down by 5. Here's Noose on the other end. She wheels in the lane. Her shot is up there in the end. Miranda Noose now with 8 points in the ball game, and now Sutton wants to call a timeout with 1 minute and 20 seconds to play. Sutton again just maintaining that 7-point lead. It's Sutton 50, Hastings St. Cecilia 43. You're listening to high school basketball tonight on Extreme Sports.
If you're looking for auto glass work, call Auto Glass Experts of Hastings. Jeff and Brent have over 60 years of combined experience. They can fix your glass in just about anything from your car or pick up to heavy-duty repairs on your truck or farm equipment, tractors, loaders, graders, or semi-trucks. No other glass repair and replacement business comes close to the high standards of quality and customer service you'll find with the Auto Glass Experts. If you've just got a little ding in your windshield, they offer rock chip repair. Give them a call today at 402-463-0025 or stop in and see them at 405 West J Street in Hastings.
As we come back, St. Cecilia loses the ball. That's going to be their 17th turnover of the ball game. It comes at a crucial time. The Hawkettes down by 7 points. Sutton has got the ball back to their offensive end. Avery Smith has got it, and she's going to be fouled in the play here by the Hawkettes. The foul is going to go on Kissinger. That's going to be your first. So Avery Kissinger bringing the ball, bringing the game back to the Hawkettes. She's got 23 points here in this contest. It's a 7-point lead. The inbounds pass is going to be intercepted. Intercepted here by Ava Wiles for St. Cecilia. Wiles down to Vargas, out to Kissinger. Bounce pass to Kreekacker. Shot for 3 is off of the arm, no good. Rebound follows up and in by Wiles. Ava Wiles gets the offensive board and the putback. She's got 6 points in the ball game, and now we got ourselves a 5-point ball game. It's Sutton 50, Hastings St. Cecilia 45. We've got a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're listening to high school basketball on Extreme Sports.
Since 1940, Pipe and Steel continues to meet the pipe and steel needs of greater Nebraska and Kansas. Cully Pipe and Steel is a one-stop shop for all of your pipe and steel needs. Cully Pipe and Steel stocks a wide variety of steel and plumbing products. From custom steel products to structural steel, rebar fabrication, steel fabrications, and retail and wholesale plumbing parts and fixtures, remember Cully Pipe and Steel of Hastings. They're located at 405 West South Street and the plumbing showroom at 300 South Colorado in Hastings.
You are listening to Blue Hawk Basketball on Extreme Sports.
Mike Will, Gene Shaw back here in Sutton. The Phillies had a 43-29 lead in this game at one point. That was in this quarter. We're sitting at 50-45 now. The Hawkins are trailing by only 5, and now we got a foul called on the Kissinger as Sutton was bringing the ball back up. Check that's going to go on Emery Vargas. That's going to be your third personal foul. Actually, we've got Vargas now with 4 personal fouls. So it's going to be Sutton inbounding the ball here on the near sideline, and now we're going to have problems. We're down to, something happened to the clock all of a sudden. We've had massive problems tonight with the scoreboard. 50-45 is the score. Sutton has got the lead. I think we should have more than 29 seconds on the clock. All right, now they're going to put 32.7. They're going to put 32.7 up on the clock here. And it's going to be Sutton inbounding the ball. They'll do so. They get into a Grease, and she's going to be fouled in the play. Avery Kissinger picking up the personal foul for St. Cecilia. That's going to be her third foul. Daly comes out. Here comes Vargas back in. That's only team foul number 4 on the St. Cecilia here in the fourth quarter. So a non-shooting situation, and now the Phillies inbound the ball again, and immediately they're going to be hacked on the arm. This time by Krekak of St. Cecilia. That's going to be her third. And now we've got some free throws coming up here. Some free throws coming up. This is going to be Grease going to the free throw line. Kyla Grease, she has got 8 points in the game, couple of three-pointers. Her shot is up there. It's going to be good. So Grease hits the free throw. That makes it a 2-possession ball game here at 51-45 with just 27 seconds to play. Next shot is up there. It's going to be off of the mark. No good. Offensive rebound. Noose. And let's see. We got a whistle. We got a foul called. A foul there is going to go on St. Cecilia, and Miranda Noose will go to the free throw line. Lindsey Parr picking up the foul for St. Cecilia. That's her second. There's a Noose going to the free throw line. Her shot is up there. Is good. Miranda Noose now with 9 points in the ball game here for Sutton. Now the Phillies have a 7-point lead. 52-45. Next one is up there. It's going to be good. 53-45. Sutton with the advantage. There's a St. Cecilia with the ball. Vargas on the baseline. Her jumper is up there. It's going to be no good. Noose with a rebound. Noose gets rid of it. Near side here to Smith, and she can be fouled in the play. 10.5 seconds to go. And we're going to shoot some free throws on the other end. St. Cecilia has won 9 out of the last 10 meetings between these two teams. St. Cecilia winning last year 34-17. The last win for Sutton was in the 2022 season when the Phillies beat the Hawkettes here 34-32. And it appears they're on their way to a victory here. Shot from the free throw line is going to be up there and in by Avery Smith. She's now got 5 points in the ball game. 54-45 is the score. Kissinger for 3. Shot is up there too strong. Battle for the rebound. It's still loose. Somebody grab it. They can't do it before time expires. And that is the ball game. The Sutton Phillies knocked off Hastings St. Cecilia tonight in girls high school basketball. Final score, Sutton 54, Hastings St. Cecilia 45. The Phillies, they've now won 3 games in a row. They improved to 3 wins and 2 losses on the season. Hastings St. Cecilia, they dropped their second game this week. They lost to Cross County on Tuesday. And tonight they lose to Sutton as the Hawkettes now fall to 3 wins and 3 losses. In the final score, it was Sutton 54, Hastings St. Cecilia 45. Back with the final totals after this. You are listening to high school basketball on Extreme Sports.
Ridgeline, a local accounting and financial services firm, proudly supports all area high school athletes. There is more than one path toward financial security. We take the time to know you well, to understand your financial situation, your business, your farm, and your personal goals. That's why our work with you is more about personal connections than it is about the numbers. Choosing the right path takes experience, creativity, and guidance you can trust. Come join us and enjoy the view at Ridgeline.
Hey, Hastings, looking for the best midweek pick-me-up? Look no further than Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill. It's Wing Night Wednesday, where our wings are legendary, crispy, saucy, and just downright delicious. I'm telling you, Bullseye's wings are out of this world. Choose from a variety of mouth-watering flavors and let your taste buds take flight. Need something to quench your thirst? Buy a draft beer and you get to keep the glass. Gather your wing-loving crew and join us every Wednesday at Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill. Because when it's hump day, we wing it.
If you are looking for screen printing or embroidery work, turn to the experts at Protein Design of Grand Island. They have over 19 years of experience and are locally owned. The staff at Protein Design can create that shirt for your special event with custom screen printing services. Or get some custom embroidery on your clothing, hats, bags, or other accessories. At Protein Design of Grand Island, you can get the uniforms for your high school or college sports teams too. Get a quote by simply going to the website at proteindesign.com or by calling 308-203-4044. There's in-store pickup and delivery available. Protein Design, 2716 Old Fair Road in Grand Island.
You are listening to Blue Hawk Basketball on Extreme Sports.
Hi, Mike Will, Gene John back here. Hastings St. Cecilia, they lose the girls' game tonight to the Sutton Phillies. Final score of 54-45. St. Cecilia's only lead of the ball game was at 9-7 in the first quarter. We were tied up at 9 points apiece at the end of one. Sutton jumped out to the lead in the second quarter at 11-9 and didn't give the lead back. The Phillies led 23-15 at halftime. It was 36-29 at the end of three quarters. Sutton built the lead to 14 points in the fourth quarter at 43-29 before St. Cecilia hit a couple of three-pointers from Avery Kissinger. They pulled it within 5 points a couple of times at 48-43 and at 50-45, but Sutton slams the door. And in the comeback attempt here by St. Cecilia, and the Phillies, for only the second time in the last 11 games between these two teams, they come out of here victorious. Sutton wins it over Hastings St. Cecilia tonight, winning by the score of 54-45. The scoring for the Hawkettes in this ball game, Avery Kissinger leading the way for St. Cecilia. She had 23 points in the basketball game. Kissinger had a good night shooting the ball from the outside. She had 6 3-pointers in the game, and she was also 3 out of 5 from the free throw line. Kissinger leads the way, the only girl reaching double figures tonight for the Hawkettes. She had 23. The other scorers, Lindsey Parr had 8 points. Parr had a 3-pointer and a couple of 2-point field goals. She was 1 out of 1 from the free throw line for her 8. Nathan Krekak, she had a couple of 2-point field goals and a 3-pointer. She scores 7 tonight. Ava Wiles had 3 2-point field goals for 6. Emery Vargas, a couple of free throws in 2 attempts. She had 2 points in the game. Meanwhile, for the Sutton Phillies tonight, they had J.C. Haight score 11 points in the game. Haight knocked down 1 3-pointer. She had 4 2-point field goals, so she scores 11. Miranda Noose ended up in double figures with 10. Noose had 3 field goals. She was 4 out of 4 from the free throw line. Tyler Grease, she had a couple of 3-pointers and a 2-pointer. She was 1 out of 2 from the line. She had 9. Isabella Trail, she finishes with 8 points in the game tonight. She had a 3-pointer, a couple of 2-point field goals, and she was 1 out of 1 from the free throw line. Avery Robinson ends up with 7 points. She had a 3 and a 2, and a couple of free throws in 2 attempts for her 7. The other scorers for Sutton, Avery Smith had a couple of field goals, and she was 1 out of 2 from the line. She had 5. And Jadlyn Kinney was 4 out of 6 from the free throw line. She scores 4 points. In the final score of the girls' ball game, it was Sutton winning over Hastings St. Cecilia 54-45. We'll have more after this You're listening to high school basketball tonight on Extreme Sports.
If you're looking for screen printing or embroidery work, turn to the experts at Protein Design of Grand Island. They have over 19 years of experience and are locally owned. The staff at Protein Design can create that shirt for your special event with custom screen printing services. Or get some custom embroidery on your clothing, hats, bags, or other accessories. At Protein Design of Grand Island, you can get the uniforms for your high school or college sports teams too. Get a quote by simply going to the website at proteindesign.com or by calling 308-203-4044. There's in-store pickup and delivery available. Protein Design, 2716 Old Fair Road in Grand Island. When it comes to helping you protect what's important to you, you can trust the licensed independent insurance agents at Klein Insurance of Hastings. No matter what type of insurance you need, from auto to home to farm and crop, Klein Insurance will get it covered. They'll help you find the right policy for your specific situation. Klein Insurance has been in business since 1959 and is locally owned. Same-day quotes are available. At Klein Insurance, you'll get years of expertise, attention to detail, and exceptional customer service. Klein Insurance, 710 South Burlington in Hastings. Call 402-463-1256.
At Midwest Farm Management, often the most challenging decision to our clients is what to do with a family farm. We've been helping answer this question since the 1970s. Our company is focused on working with tenants that are good stewards of the family farm while offering excellent returns to our owners. Our services include, but are not limited to, detailed financial and field reports, grain marketing, crop insurance, and finding and executing a lease agreement that best fits your farm. Give us a call today at 402-463-1110 or find us on the web at midwestfarmmanagement.com.
5 Points Bank has been your hometown bank for over 40 years, and now you can take us wherever you go. Mobile Deposit allows you to deposit checks from your smartphone or tablet with our free business banking app. And never pay for an ATM charge again with our MoneyPass app. It maps out ATMs near you that won't charge a fee because of its partnership with 5 Points Bank. We're here to serve you in person and online, and that's why we're the better bank.
You are listening to Blue Hawk Basketball on Extreme Sports.
All right, back here at Sutton, it was the Phillies beating Hastings St. Cecilia in girls play tonight, 54-45. We got the final shooting numbers in on the ball game tonight. St. Cecilia hit only 34% of their shots tonight. They were 16 out of 47. The Hawkettes on the three-pointers were 8 out of 25 for 32%. Sutton shot much better. In fact, the Phillies right around the 50% from the field. They were 18 out of 37 for 49%. And the Phillies knocked down 5 out of 14 from three-point range, 36%. For the free throw line, St. Cecilia 5 out of 7, 71%. Sutton was 13 out of 17, 76%. Rebounds, Sutton had 25. St. Cecilia had 20. Sutton had 7 on offense and 18 on defense. St. Cecilia had 7 offensive rebounds and 13 on defense. Turnovers, we had St. Cecilia with 18 tonight. Sutton had 23. St. Cecilia came up with 12 steals in the game tonight. Sutton had 7 steals. No block shots for St. Cecilia and 2 block shots for the Sutton Phillies. But again, Sutton basically wins this baby from the start to the finish. Only a 1 lead for St. Cecilia at 9-7 in the first quarter. But it was Sutton holding off a fourth quarter rally from Hastings St. Cecilia. And the Phillies win it tonight by a score of 54-45. We got the boys game coming up next. And a chance to talk with Hastings St. Cecilia head coach Jared Prevet. That is coming up next. You're listening to high school basketball tonight on Extreme Sports.
Have you or a loved one been injured in a motor vehicle accident? Hi, I'm Mitch Stellick from Stellick Law Firm in Grand Island, and we specialize in personal injury law. Let Stellick Law Firm assist you in making sure that you and your family are taken care of following a motor vehicle accident. Call us today at 308-675-4035 to schedule your appointment. Let us be your voice.
At Sustainable Seed Solutions, your area Bex dealer, we're dedicated to serving area farmers by delivering the industry's most diverse product lineup, backed by personalized service and agronomic support. From localized recommendations to product selection and weed management insights, we are proud to put on our boots and walk side by side with you every season. Good luck to all area teams this season. Contact Sustainable Seed Solutions, your area Bex dealer, at 402-751-0089 for more information, or find us on the web at sustainableseedsolutions.com.
At Reuter Auction and Realty, we are land brokers and equipment auctioneers. Our company is deeply rooted in agriculture, and we realize that farm and ranch assets are serious business. We're an integrity-based organization which has evolved into over 55 years of service to Nebraska and northern Kansas. Consult with one of our 12 agents today if it's time to sell your family's land and assets. Call us today for a no-obligation consultation at 402-463-8565 or go to reuterauction.com.
Hi, this is Terry Anstein, President, 5 Points Bank of Hastings. On behalf of our shareholders, directors, and staff, I would like to thank all of our great customers for helping us become the fastest-growing bank in Hastings. I would also like to invite everyone in the Hastings area to stop in and visit with one of our bankers and learn how we can be your bank for the long run. Locally owned, locally managed, 5 Points Bank, the better bank. Member FDIC.
You are listening to Blue Hawk Basketball on Extreme Sports.
Identity, especially those first 5 games.
Really, just getting up to the speed of the varsity game is the biggest obstacle to overcome to get things started.
Yes, it 100% is. And those guys, I think, definitely have gotten into it, coming off of 0-9 football season, kind of just going through this big, huge valley, and these guys it's tough for them to see the light ahead, and that's what we've been kind of telling them the past couple of weeks is, hey, our end goal is the end of the season, playing our best basketball right now, taking it day by day, play by play.
Is it tough keeping the attitude positive? We're still early in the basketball season.
It is. With my assistant coach Seth Kriegard, who also went through this program as me, having our head coach is Kevin Asher. We're not coaching like him, but we have so much of him in us, and it's like, we want to coach these guys as we are coaching, wanting to coach a championship basketball team. We have those expectations, but then when they're not living up to those expectations, our attitudes ain't great. And we kind of realized that this last couple of weeks where it's kind of like, hey, how are our attitudes and how is that reflecting on our kids' attitudes?
Look at your team. Number one, offensively, it looks like there's problems on the offensive side.
Yeah, so one of our biggest things that we've been struggling this year so far is our shooting. Our shooting has not been there. That and our interior presence. We have Andre Sabatka, 6'5" sophomore, who has put in a lot of minutes so far. I mean, he started for us, but our kind of goal, for this game coming up is to get that interior presence, but hopefully also getting that exterior presence with some of our shooters.
What have you seen out of your defense?
Defense-wise, we've always been sticking to St. Cecilia man defense, making a couple of different changes with how we defend screens, how we defend the drive, but hopefully that we can stop those interior looks.
Trying to do the same sort of things that maybe we've seen in the past couple of years under Coach Onuka?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a couple of things that we kind of do with Coach O that also Coach Asher has done, but definitely with both of those coaches and with my philosophy too, defense is kind of the way we're trying to start and hopefully get our motors going. There's one drill that we do in practice called stop, score, stop. Got to start on defense, score on offense, stop on defense right there to win the drill, and it's been working really well for our guys.
Still early in the season. What do you want to see out of your team here in the next couple of weeks? We're going to the Christmas break. You guys have a holiday tournament, but we're still early. What do you want to see the most improvement out of your team?
Biggest thing is being healthy right now. We have a lot of kids being sick, which is kind of affecting our gameplay right now. But then coming back in the holiday tournament, playing York at Amherst, and hopefully getting a nice Class B win right there going into the second half of the season.
What about the opponents tonight in Sutton?
Opponents tonight, Sutton is definitely not a team that we're not going to overlook, especially getting off of a loss from Blue Hill, knowing that they're going to be tough man offense or man defense that they play, but then also the flex offense that they run. So that's definitely two things that we're going to be looking for. All right, thank you.
Jared Prevett, head coach for Hastings St. Cecilia. You're listening to high school basketball tonight on Extreme Sports.
Taking care of your teeth and gums is important to keeping a healthy smile, and that's where we come in. Dr. Corey Bumgardner of Bumgardner Family Dentistry will provide exceptional oral care services to both children and adults. They offer routine cleanings and screenings, emergency and scheduled surgical and cosmetic procedures, and a teeth whitening program to all of their patients. Whatever your dental care needs, Bumgardner Family Dentistry is there to help. New patients are welcome. Just call 402-462-6484 or stop in and see them at 2217 West 12th Street in Hastings.
Make sure you're ready for the winter driving season ahead with a stop at Connet Auto Care in Hastings. Let the experts look over your car or truck to make sure it's ready for the tough winter driving conditions ahead. They'll check your tires, antifreeze belts, and hoses, plus anything else that may leave you stranded this winter. They also do brake repair, engine diagnostics and repairs, suspension work, and much more. Connet Auto Care, 212 North Lexington in Hastings.
Shop Gary Michaels Clothiers for all the men and women on your Christmas list. They have everything from stocking stuffers like cologne, wallets, tie bars, and Brighton jewelry to complete outfits from head to toe, including socks and Johnston and Murphy footwear. Save big with sports coats now 30% off, ladies Husker wear 25% off, and men's and ladies outerwear also 25% off. Enjoy free gift wrapping, and don't forget to pick up those gift cards. Visit Gary Michaels Clothiers in downtown Hastings and on the Bricks in Kearney.
If you experience heating problems this winter, call the experts at Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning of Hastings. Ruts is a locally owned family business with over 45 years of experience in the HVAC industry. They service all makes and models of heating and cooling equipment for both residential and commercial customers. You can trust Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning to complete all repairs, installations, and maintenance work on time. If you're shopping for a new air conditioner or heating system, remember Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning. Call 402-463-4853.
You are listening to Blue Hawk Basketball on Extreme Sports.
All right, back here at Sutton High School here tonight. Again, the girls' game in the books. St. Cecilia losing to the Sutton Phillies by the score of 54-45. We got the boys' game coming up next, and it has not been a great start for St. Cecilia this year. The Hawkheads, following their 0-9 football season, they've lost their first 5 games here in basketball under their new head coach. We just heard from him, Jared Prevent. The Hawks have had trouble putting the ball in the hole, needless to say. St. Cecilia losing to Columbus Scotus Catholic in their first game this year, 66 to 20. They lost to Newman 57-35. They lost to Donovan Trumbull 74-25. They lost to Blue Hill 48-29. And they lost on Tuesday night to Cross County 65-19. So through the first 5 games of the season, St. Cecilia only averaging about 25 points per ball game on offense, giving up 62 on the defensive end. Sutton, meanwhile, they are 2-1 on the season. The Mustangs, they have got wins over Heartland and Bruning Davenport Shickley and a loss to Freeman. They lost to the Falcons to begin the season, 68-33. But they've come back to beat Heartland 56-28 and Bruning Davenport Shickley 71-40. Starting lineups for St. Cecilia: Drake Rosno getting a start, a 5'9" junior. Aiden Schieffer is a 5'11" junior. Jaden Allman is a 5'8" junior. Jacob Burns, a 6'1" senior. And Andre Sabatka, 6'5" sophomore. For Sutton, it'll be Peyton Reed, a 6'5" junior. Keith Cleaver, a 6' junior. Aiden Jones, a 6'2" senior. Harrison Herndon is a 6'1" senior. And Weston Ort is a 6'3" senior. So a lot of size that St. Cecilia will have to deal with here tonight. And the tip is in the air. And Sutton will control the opening tap. The Mustangs will shoot to our basket to our left here. In this first quarter of play, Sutton in their white uniforms, their black and red trim. St. Cecilia in their road uniforms will be in blue uniforms here tonight with their white trim. Here's a Jones with the ball. Jones now to Peyton Reed. Reed sends it down to the left side. That's a Herndon with the ball. Herndon now to Jones. Back outside, a three-pointer, but up there in, and he's fouling the play. Cleaver hits the three-pointer for Sutton, and he's fouling the play here. The foul is going to go on Jacob Burns of St. Cecilia. That's going to be his first foul. So Cleaver hits the first field goal of the ball game, a three-pointer from the far side, and now he'll go to the free throw line and try to make this a 4-point play. A nice way to start off the game here for the Mustangs. Cleaver's shot is up there. It is good. He's averaging 7 points per ball game. He gets 4 here on the first possession. St. Cecilia's got the ball offensively for the first time as they will work against a very good, which traditionally is very good here at Sutton defensively. Rosno has got the ball out here in 3-point territory. Here's Allman with it now to Rosno. Rosno takes it into the paint, throws it to the near side. That's Burns with the ball, a three-pointer, in and out, no good. Rebound to Aiden Jones for Sutton. Jones down the far sideline, brings it back to the center of the floor. Sutton works against the man-to-man defense. Here's a shot for 3, good. Harrison Herndon hits a three-pointer for Sutton. And the Mustangs go out on top by a score of 7-0 here in the first quarter. There's a Sabatka backing up. He goes for the basket. His shot no good. Tip try is no good. Rebound Herndon. Harrison Herndon winds his way back up the floor here. Ord has got it far side to Cleaver. He forces it inside there to Herndon. Now to Cleaver, back outside to Jones. Jones drives it down the right side of the lane to the goal. It's going to be partially deflected out of his hands. The ball is brought out there now by St. Cecilia. Sabatka with the ball. The Schieffer, his shot for 3 is no good. Ball is loose and is picked up here by Weston Ort. 7-0. Sutton has got the lead here in boys high school basketball. Cleaver has got it back out here in 3-point territory. Harrison Herndon with the ball. Two-handed pass comes over here. Reed for 3. Shot is up there, no good. Tap try, no good. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be a Sutton ball. So the Hawks have failed to get anything to go down here in the first quarter. 7-0 is the score. Boys high school basketball action as St. Cecilia looks for their first win of the season here tonight against the Mustangs. There's a shot from the far side by Herndon from 3. No good. Offensive rebound. Herndon gets the ball back. Herndon out here to Eden Jones. Comes across the top to Reed. Reed down to a Cleaver. Circles around, takes it to the free throw line. Gives it away to Herndon. Herndon down to Ort. Weston Ort gives it away. Driving the ball to the hole there. It's going to be Aiden Jones. A shot good, and he's fouled in the play. Aiden Jones gets the field goal to go down. He's fouled in the play here. That makes it a 9-0 ball game. The bucket counts. The foul is going to go here on Andre Sabatka. That's going to be his first. Jones to the free throw line. Shot is up there. Good. 10-0 is the score. So the trend continues here for the Blue Hawks. Unable to get anything to go down through the hole. Greg Rosno has got a free throw line extended left side. Rosno throws it to the near side. It's going to be out of bounds. Turnover number 1 in the ball game here for St. Cecilia. The Hawks have missed their first 4 attempts here. They're 0 for 4 from the field. They've got to 1 turnover. 10-0 is the score. St. Cecilia trailing the ball game. Here's Reed, gets it over to Cleaver. Shot for 3 is up there, no good. Ball is tapped, it goes out of bounds. It's going to be Sutton ball. High school basketball coverage here tonight on Extreme Sports. Sutton wins the girls ball game. The Sutton boys now out on top here in this one. There's a shot up there, it's good again, and he's fouled. Aiden Jones just to the left of the basket. Spins and takes it to the hole and scores, and he is fouled in the play. The bucket by Jones will count to make it a 12-0 ball game. Jones goes to the free throw line. His shot is up there, and the shot is going to be short. Offensive rebound, follow shot, no good by Reed, and rebound finally by Sabatka of Hastings St. Cecilia. So it's a 12-0 ball game. Sutton has got the early lead. There's a shot from the corner. It won't go. Long rebound comes out here. Cleaver grabs the ball for Sutton. Now to Eden Jones. Gets it into the offensive zone. St. Cecilia playing a man-to-man defense. Here's a Herndon down the right side of the lane. His shot off the window is going to be no good. Sabatka with a rebound for St. Cecilia. Sabatka now to Jaden Allman. He takes it down on the baseline. Comes back out on top. Comes to the near side now. On the sideline, that's Sabatka. Cross-court pass to Rosno. Back to the near side. Allman drives into the hole. His shot is up there. No good. Rebound comes down to Harrison Herndon. 12-0. Sutton has got the lead. Herndon with the ball. Stops at the elbow. His pass is deflected. He picks it back up. Now to Weston Ort. Down the right side of the lane. His shot good. Weston Ort scores. It's 14-0. Sutton goes out on top. And now St. Cecilia calls a timeout. The Hawks have gone 6 minutes. Actually 4 minutes without scoring here in the first quarter. We'll take a break with a score. Sutton 14. Hastings St. Cecilia 0. You are listening to high school basketball.
Taking care of your teeth and gums is important to keeping a healthy smile, and that's where we come in. Dr. Corey Bumgartner of Bumgartner Family Dentistry will provide exceptional oral care services to both children and adults. They offer routine cleanings and screenings, emergency and scheduled surgical and cosmetic procedures, and a teeth whitening program to all of their patients. Whatever your dental care needs, Bumgartner Family Dentistry is there to help. New patients are welcome. Just call 402-462-6484 or stop in and see them at 2217 West 12th Street in Hastings.
You are listening to Blue Hawk Basketball on Extreme Sports.
As we come back, St. Cecilia pounds the ball inside to Andre Sabatka, and he's going to be fouled in the play here. So Andre will go to the free throw line and try to get the Hawks on the scoreboard. His shot is up there. It's going to be no good. 14-0. Couple of touchdowns. Couple of extra points here in this first quarter. Next shot is up there. That one will go off of the back iron. Battle for the rebounds. Jacob Burns had it. He lost it. It's going to be picked up here by Sutton. Harrison Herndon with the ball. Winds his way back up the floor. Herndon to Reed. Far sideline down to Cleaver. Entry pass inside. Cleaver gets the ball back. Comes across the top there to a Jacob Huxell, who's into the ball game now. To a Herndon. Here's Reed with the ball. Reed now to the far sideline. Dribbling with the basketball. That's going to be a Peyton Reed with it now. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Here's a Huxell to a Cleaver. Cleaver with 3 on the shot clock. Forces up a shot from the free throw line. It misses. Off the left side, it goes out of bounds, and now we got a foul called. It's going to go on Huxell. He was battling Sabatka, trying to grab the rebound down there in the baseline, and Huxell got in there, commits the personal foul. That's going to be his first team foul on the Mustangs here in the ball game. 14-0 is the score. Sutton has got the lead. St. Cecilia with 3:08 to play in the first quarter, still with a goose egg on the board. There's a Schieffer. He throws it down in the corner, and that is going to be thrown out of bounds. So that's going to be a turnover number 2 in the ball game for the Hawks in this first quarter. 14-0. St. Cecilia will drop back on defense here. Sutton will look to inbound. Rosno lacing up a sneaker over there on the far side. Holding up play, and now we're ready to go. Here comes Sutton back with the ball. Weston Ort goes over on the far side. Now they work it back down low. A shot is taken by Weston Ort. That's going to be no good, but he's hammered on the play. And a foul is going to be called on the St. Cecilia. Ort will go to the free throw line. The foul there is going to be whistled on St. Cecilia. It's going to go, we'll double check that. The shot from the free throw line is going to be up there and in as Ort gets the free throw to go down. Now it's a 15-0 ball game. Here comes the next shot. It is up there and in. 16-0. Sutton with a lead early here in the boys high school basketball. Rosno has got it here at the top of the key. Goes to Sabatka. Sabatka left side of the lane. Cross-court pass comes to the near side. That's a Jaden Allman. He lobs it back inside underneath the hole, and it's over the head of everybody. It goes out of bounds. Ethan Schultes was into the ball game there for St. Cecilia. They tried to get the ball to him underneath the hole and threw it over his head. Third turnover on St. Cecilia. 16-0. The Mustangs have got the lead. Herndon with the ball. Here's a shot for 3. It's up there and in. Miles Ferguson was checked into the ball game. He wants in on this party too. Ferguson, he nails a 3-pointer. 19-0 is the score. St. Cecilia trailing. Drake Rosno with the ball. Rosno gets it to the free throw line to Schultes. Now to Jacob Burns. Outside to Jaden Allman. Sutton is in the man-to-man defense. Allman drives it down the right side of the lane. Bounce pass underneath, and we've got a foul called. Allman taking the ball into the hole there. A bounce pass goes to Schultes. We got a foul called down there on Sutton. That's going to be the third team foul on the Mustangs here in this first quarter. Harrison Herndon is the guilty party. That's going to be his first. St. Cecilia will inbound. Sabatka comes way out on top to Drake Rosno. 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter. The Hawks are still looking for their first points in the ball game. Allman has got it outside to Rosno for 3. The shot's going to be up there, no good. Off of the back iron. Aiden Jones with a rebound. Jones winds his way back up the floor. Ort has got it. Ort to the near sideline to Ferguson. Down low underneath the hole here. It's tipped away, finally picked up, and a 3-pointer drained by Aiden Jones from the outside. He's got 8 points in the ball game. How about this? 22-0. Sutton has got the lead, and we're still in the first quarter with 1 minute and 36 seconds to play. All Sutton in this one. The Mustangs 22, the Hawks nothing. You're listening to high school basketball.
Make sure you're ready for the winter driving season ahead with a stop at Connet Auto Care in Hastings. Let the experts look over your car or truck to make sure it's ready for the tough winter driving conditions ahead. They'll check your tires, antifreeze belts, and hoses, plus anything else that may leave you stranded this winter. They also do brake repair, engine diagnostics and repairs, suspension work, and much more. Connet Auto Care, 212 North Lexington in Hastings.
You are listening to Blue Hawk Basketball on Extreme Sports.
Hastings St. Cecilia has missed their first 7 shots here in the ball game. In addition, the Hawks have turned the ball over 3 times here in the first quarter. They've got a goose egg on the scoreboard, 22-0. Sutton has got the lead here over the Hawks. Rosno, his pass inside to Sabatka. His shot, it won't go. It rolls off of the front iron, and the rebound comes down here to Miles Ferguson for Sutton as they quickly get the ball back in their offensive end. Jones to Ferguson, drives it. His shot is up there, good, and he's fouling the play. How many three-point plays have we seen already here in this first quarter by the Mustangs? Ferguson gets the field goal. He is fouled on a play here. Ferguson now with 5 points in the ball game. The foul is going to go on the Hawks, and Ferguson will go to the stripe here. So checking with the referee. Yep, he says the field goal counts. They've got that on the board, 22-0. Ferguson's free throw is going to be up there and in. Schulte is picking up the last personal foul. That's going to be his first. 23-0. The Hawks are trailing in the ball game. They've went 7 minutes now without scoring. And there's a ball's going to be deflected away from Sabatka as he was trying to drive the baseline. It was swatted away and then lost out of bounds, and it's going to be a turnover on St. Cecilia. Sutton will come back with the ball, leading by a score of 25-0. Sutton is 2-1 on the season. Hawks are sitting at 0-5. Weaver has got the ball. 200 pass comes out here to Jones. He drives the ball to the basket. Shot good. Aiden Jones, he scores. He's got 10 points in the ball game. And it's now 27-0 ball game. There's a shot up there and in. The field goal there by the Hawks, and it's now 27-2 is the score. There's a pass out on top to Jones. Jones now to Reed. To Ferguson. His pass is going to be deflected away. It's picked up here by Andre Sabatka. Here comes the St. Cecilia with the ball on the Sutton turnover, and now the Hawks turn it away. Picked away in the lane. St. Cecilia comes out there with the ball. Cleaver has got it. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Now in the deep in the right corner. There's a shot for 3 that's going to be up there, no good. And that is the end of the first quarter of play. A nightmare for the Blue Hawks of St. Cecilia. They put 1 field goal on the board in the first. After the period ends, it's Sutton 27, St. Cecilia 2. You're listening to high school basketball on Extreme Sports.
Shop Gary Michaels Clothiers for all the men and women on your Christmas list. They have everything from stocking stuffers like cologne, wallets, tie bars, and Brighton jewelry to complete outfits from head to toe, including socks and Johnston and Murphy footwear. Save big with sports coats now 30% off, ladies Husker wear 25% off, and men's and ladies outerwear also 25% off. Enjoy free gift wrapping and don't forget to pick up those gift cards. Visit Gary Michaels Clothiers in downtown Hastings and on the Bricks in Kearney.
You are listening to Blue Hawk Basketball on Extreme Sports.
Mike Will, Gene Shaw back here in Sutton. Again, the Phillies, they won the girls' game tonight, 54-45 over St. Cecilia. And what a nightmare for head coach Jared Prevett and the Hawks here. First quarter of the boys' game, 1 field goal from Aiden Schieffer. That's all they got. 27-2 is the score. The Mustangs have got the lead over St. Cecilia as we start the second quarter. Hawks will inbound the ball to begin the quarter. Shooting to our basket to our right. Here's a Schieffer with the ball. Comes out here to Rosno. Drake Rosno. Bounce pass inside. And Sabatka spins. His shot is up there. It's good, and he's fouling the play. Andre, nope. It's going to be an offensive foul. Looked like a nice play. The Hawks finally executed one and got one to go down through the hole, and they're hit with an offensive foul on Andre Sabatka. That's going to be his second personal foul. Team foul number 1 on the Hawks here in quarter number 2. So it's going to be Sutton basketball as they come back the other way with a 27-2 lead. Peyton Reed has got the ball down in the corner. Ball's going to be deflected away. It's going to be loose on the baseline. Goes out of bounds. Last touch there by Sutton. So the Mustangs turn over for the second time here tonight. St. Cecilia back with the ball, down 27-2 here. Boys high school basketball. The Hawks looking for their first win of the season. But they have dug themselves a hole here in the first half. There's a Sabatka with the ball. Andre Sabatka. He gives it away to Allman out here in three-point territory. There's a pass to Jacob Burns. 15 on the shot clock. Burns to a Sabatka. He drives it down the lane to the goal. The shot is up there. It's going to be no good. Rebound Reed. Peyton Reed with the ball now for Sutton down the far sideline to Jones. Jones has got it. Free throw line extended to Peyton Reed out here in three-point territory. Reed bounces the ball once. Now down in the corner. Entry pass inside to Orts. Jump pass out on the wing to Jones. Jones drives it. Leaves it down in the corner. Three-pointers put up there and in. Raining three balls. Unfortunately for the Hawks, they're all in guys in white uniforms. Peyton Reed hits a three-pointer. There's a shot in the lane. It's going to be no good by Drake Rosno. It is 30-2. Hastings St. Cecilia trailing here in this first half. Cleaver, his shot is up there. Halfway down, it falls off, no good. Rebound comes out of Sabatka. Down to Rosno. Rosno to Schieffer. Shot is up there and in. Aiden Schieffer has got both field goals now for St. Cecilia. 30-4 is the score in the second quarter. Aiden Jones, cross-court pass, comes over to Cleaver. His shot is up there. It's going to be no good, but he's going to be fouled in the play. Foul here will go on the Hawks. It's going to go on Jacob Burns. That's going to be his second personal foul. Team foul number 2 on the Hawks here in the fourth quarter, or second quarter. Non-shooting situation. Sutton will play things in. Baseline right side underneath their own basket. Harrison Herndon has got the ball. Out here to Aiden Jones. To the far sideline, Herndon again. To Lambert, Simon Lambert, who's into the ball game now for the Mustangs. Lambert's got it, feeds it inside, right side, down the baseline. The shot is up there and in. Harrison Herndon, he scores. Herndon now with 5 points in the ball game. 32-4. And now we got a foul call down here as St. Cecilia had a shot just on the left side of the basket by Schieffer. Someone conked him on the arm, and Schieffer will go to the free throw line. So Schieffer's got both field goals in the ball game for St. Cecilia. He'll go to the line here. His shot is up there. It's good. So it's now Sutton 32 and St. Cecilia 5. Here comes the next free throw, and it's up there. It's off of the back iron. No good. Ball tipped out. Schieffer grabs the ball, throws up a three. His shot no good, and the rebound comes down to Jacob Huxell, who's back into the ball game here for the Mustangs. This is Jacob Huxell with the ball. Down to Ferguson, back outside to Lambert. His shot for three is up there, no good. Rebound comes down here to Andre Sabatka for St. Cecilia. He'll bring it up himself. Sabatka throws it over on the wing on the left side to Rosno. Now to Schieffer down on the baseline. Bounce pass inside to Sabatka. Bounces off of a man and scores. Andre Sabatka, he scores. That's his first field goal, and the Hawks now trail by a score of 32-7 here in the ball game. Simon Lambert with the ball now for Sutton. Over on the wing on the right side, driving to the hole and scoring is going to be Jacob Huxell. Just open up there, and Huxell took it right to the hole and scores 34-7. Sutton with the lead. Sabatka with the ball. Down to Schieffer here on the near side. Aiden takes it down to the baseline. The ball's going to be stripped away. Picked up by Burns in the lane, though. Burns down to Jaden Allman. He circles around, takes it to the top of the key, drives it down the lane, runs into traffic, throws up a little hook shot, no good. Rebound to Sabatka, his shot no good. Rebound Sabatka, follow shot good, and he's fouled into play. Andre Sabatka gets the field goal and one as he goes to the free throw line here for the Hawks. Personal foul went on Lambert. That's going to be the first foul on Simon Lambert. Sabatka will go to the line here for St. Cecilia. And the big guy, Andre Sabatka, will go to the line. He's got 4 points in the ball game. His shot is up there. It's good. So a 3-point play. And it's a timeout now by Sutton. So a timeout is called for the Sutton Phillies. We'll take a break with a score. Sutton 34, Hastings St. Cecilia 10. You're listening to high school basketball tonight on Extreme Sports.
If you experience heating problems this winter, call the experts at Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning of Hastings. Ruts is a locally owned family business with over 45 years of experience in the HVAC industry. They service all makes and models of heating and cooling equipment for both residential and commercial customers. You can trust Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning to complete all repairs, installations, and maintenance work on time. If you're shopping for a new air conditioner or heating system, remember Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning. Call 402-463-4853.
All right, Mike Will back here in Sutton High School basketball tonight here on Extreme Sports. Sutton putting it to the Hawks here, 34-10 is the score. We're in the second quarter. Sutton working with the ball. On the wing, Cleaver throws up a three. The shot is going to be up there, no good. Rebound comes down to Sabatka. Andre Sabatka to the near sideline to Allman. Allman gets it into the offensive zone, stops here, throws it down in the corner to Burns. To Allman, a shot for three. Bingo! Jaden Allman hits a three-pointer. And the Hawks now trail by a score of 34-13 here in the second quarter. Jones on the other end, his three won't go. And the rebound comes down to Eden Schieffer for the Blue Hawks as he winds his way back up the floor. He feed it inside, it's Sabatka, and his shot is up there at the end. Andre Sabatka now with 7. St. Cecilia has now cut the lead to 34-15, and we've got a timeout Sutton. We'll take a break here with 3:23 to play in the second quarter. Sutton 34 and St. Cecilia 15. You're listening to high school basketball.
This holiday season, make every moment magical with a gift of flowers from Bob Sass Flowers. From festive holiday gift ideas to elegant holiday decorating decor, to brighten up your celebrations and bring warmth to every home. Surprise your loved ones with a gift they'll cherish, delivered with love and care. Call Bob Sass Flowers or visit us online at bobsassflowers.com, bringing holiday cheer one bouquet at a time. Located at 2618 West 2nd Street in Hastings. Shop small this holiday season.
All right, back here in Sutton, 34-15 is the score. St. Cecilia trailing in this ball game, but a little bit of momentum now on their sideline. His shot in the deep right corner is up there, no good. Tip try is up and in, and he's fouling the play. Ferguson misses the first shot from three. Peyton Reed got the rebound there for Sutton. An offensive board, he put it back down to the hole, and he's fouling the play. So just as St. Cecilia started to build a little mo, get it back to 34-15. Reed gets the field goal to make it 36-15. He's fouling the play here by Sabatka. That's not good news for the Hawks. That's his third personal foul. So he goes to the bench now. Reed to the free throw line. His shot is up there and in. So a 3-point play by Peyton Reed. He's now got 6 points in the ball game. It's now a 37-15 ball game. Hastings St. Cecilia is trailing here in the contest. Sutton into man-to-man. Here's Allman with the ball. Jump pass goes over to Schieffer. On the wing, he drives into the hole. His shot is up there, no good. Rebound Schieffer. Follow shot, no good. Rebound, loose again. Brought down by Schultes, and then a foul is going to be called underneath the hole. Ethan Schultes got the rebound, but a foul is called in there on the Mustangs. Non-shooting situation. It's going to be St. Cecilia inbounding the ball. Baseline right side underneath their own basket. Miles Ferguson picking up the foul. That's going to be his first. There's a shot from Schieffer from the corner. It's going to be no good. Offensive rebound here for the Hawks. Burns got the rebound. The Schieffer back out on top to Allman. He tries to drive it. The ball knocked loose. Allman has still got it, though. Allman is under control. Comes out to Drake Rosno. Top of the key. Rosno throws it over here to Burns. Burns now to Allman for three. Shots way off of the mark. No good. Hawks trying to save it. It goes out of bounds on the far side, and it's going to be... Well, it seems they're going to give the ball to St. Cecilia. Rosno tried to save it. And he knocks the ball off of a leg of a Mustangs, evidently on the far side, but they're going to give the ball to the Hawks. 2:08 to play here in this second quarter. They'll get the shot clock situated. They're now at 10 seconds on the shot clock. 2:08 to play in the second period. Here's Schieffer with the ball, and he's going to be fouled in the play here. Braden Grease going to pick up the foul for Sutton. That's going to be his first foul. Team foul number 4 on the Mustangs. Still a non-shooting situation. It'll be St. Cecilia inbounding the ball. Baseline left side underneath their own basket. Schieffer has got it. Schieffer out on top now to a Jacob Burns. Over to Allman. Allman behind the screen. Drives it down to the lane. His little runner is up there. It's going to be off of the mark. No good. Too strong. Long rebound. Cleaver grounds the ball on the far sideline. Keith Cleaver bringing the ball up here for Sutton. Cleaver gets it to Huxell. His pass is going to be intercepted here by Burns, and a foul is going to be called. Third turnover of the ball game for Sutton. 1 minute and 43 seconds to play here in the second quarter. It's 37-15. Sutton has got the lead. The Mustangs got out to a 23-0 lead in this ball game before Aiden Schieffer hit a field goal for St. Cecilia late in the first quarter. And now going to the free throw line, Jacob Burns. His shot is up there, and the shot is going to be no good. Burns will have one more. Minute 43 left here in quarter number 2 from Sutton tonight. Here comes the next shot by Burns. It's up there. It is good. 37-16. There comes Sutton back with the ball. Cleaver has got it. Cleaver now to Grease. David Fanseska is into the ball game now for the Mustangs. He's got the ball. He feeds it inside. It's going to be through the fingertips. St. Cecilia comes out of there with the ball. Coming down the near sideline. They're trailing 37-16. Here's a Rosno with the ball at the top of the key. Over to a Jacob Burns. Burns drives it into the lane, runs into traffic, traveling violation. Hawks are just trying to force their way to the goal here. Running into traffic, a much bigger team here in Sutton. It's like moving a building out of there sometimes. And St. Cecilia's had numerous turnovers in the paint. And Seska has got the ball now for Sutton. They work it to the left side to a Cleaver. Cleaver's got the ball. A pass here is going to be tipped, and it's going to be taken down by St. Cecilia. Running back the other way is Jaden Allman. Down to Rosno for 3. That shot's going to be no good. Rebound is brought down here by Jacob Huxell. 41 seconds to play here in the second quarter. 37-16. Hastings St. Cecilia trailing in this ball game. Cleaver has got the ball. Fanseska out here now to a Cleaver. He gives it away. Peyton Reed with the ball. To David Fanseska. The Reed to Fanseska. He takes it on the dribble down to the baseline, and he's going to be fouled in the play. 19 seconds to go here in the second quarter. 37-16. Hawks are trailing. That's going to be team foul number 4 on the St. Cecilia here in the second. Sutton will inbound the ball from underneath their own basket. Right underneath the hole, and his shot is up there and in. Peyton Reed got the inside position and scores easily. Reed now with 8 points in the ball game. 39-16. The Hawks are trailing. 8 seconds to go. There's Allman with the ball. Allman gets it out here to a Drake Rosno. Rosno holds it, feeds it to the near side, and it's going to be tipped away. The Hawks don't get a field goal away, and that is the end of the first half of play. Sutton dominating in this ball game. They led 27-2 at the end of the first quarter, and the Mustangs will have a lead here at halftime Sutton 39, Hastings St. Cecilia 16. You're listening to high school basketball tonight on Extreme Sports.
If you're planning to build a new home or add an addition to your existing one, trust the experts at Gangwish Construction. From general contracting, basement pouring, to bathroom remodeling, concrete work, and deck building, they handle it all with precision and care. They take pride in doing the job right the first time, every time. Contact Jeff today at 402-460-0013 and experience quality craftsmanship with Gangwish Construction.
Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab, 207 South Burlington, is the place for all your rehabilitation needs. PTSR offers a wide variety of services, including orthopedic, neurological, and sports injury rehabilitation. A certified hand specialist is available for the more delicate upper extremity injuries. Warm, aquatic therapy, and balance training is also available. PTSR has a strong industrial services division providing physical and functional capacity testing, as well as drug and alcohol screening. Please visit our website, ptsrhastings.com.
TLC Vet Care is pleased to serve Hastings and the surrounding area. The goal at TLC Vet Care is to provide you and your pets with the best veterinary experience possible. Everything from dentistry to surgery. They can also do x-rays, microchipping, vaccinations, wellness checks, nutritional counseling, behavior management, parasite prevention, spay, and neuter. Let Dr. Tammy Craig and Dr. Catherine Caston take care of your pets. Give them a call at 402-463-2899 or stop in to see them at 512 Eastside Boulevard in Hastings. We are here for you and your pet. TLC Vet Care of Hastings.
Deck the halls with stunning holiday decor from Bob Sass Flowers. This season, let us assist you in turning your home or business into a winter wonderland with custom floral arrangements, wreaths, tree trimmings, mantle garlands, and elegant holiday fresh or permanent outdoor pots. From cozy Christmas charm to oohs and ahs sparkle, we can design it all just for you. Call today or stop in to Bob Sass Flowers, 2618 West 2nd Street in Hastings, and let us personalize your holiday decorating. Bob Sass Flowers, bringing your holiday vision to life, one beautiful bloom at a time.
You are listening to Blue Hawk Basketball on Extreme Sports.
Hi, Mike Well and Gene Shaw back here in Sutton tonight. All Mustangs here in the first half of the boys' ball game. Sutton has got the lead over Hastings St. Cecilia at the break. The score is Sutton 39, St. Cecilia 16. If you're just joining us, it was Sutton scoring the first 23 points of the basketball game. St. Cecilia finally got a field goal from Eden Schieffer late, and it was 27-2 at the end of the first quarter. St. Cecilia mounted a little bit of a charge there in the second period, got some momentum, but Sutton quickly shuts that down, and the Mustangs have got a sizable lead here at the break. The score 39-16 at halftime. St. Cecilia has gotten 5 points in the first half from Eden Schieffer. Schieffer's got a couple of field goals. He's 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. Andrei Sabatka has scored 7 points here in the first half. He's got 3 field goals. He is 1 out of 3 from the line. The other scores for the Hawks, it was Jaden Allman hitting a 3-pointer for 3, and Jacob Burns 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. He has got 1 point. For Sutton, it's like target practice tonight. Aiden Jones, he's got 10 points in the game. Jones has knocked down 1 3-pointer. He's got 3 2-point field goals, and he's 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. So Jones has got 10. 8 points for Peyton Reed. Reed has got 1 3-point field goal. He's got 2 2-point field goals, and he is 1 for 1 from the free throw line. Miles Ferguson has hit a 3 and a 2. And he's also got a free throw in 1 attempt. He has got 6 points. Harrison Herndon has got a 3 and a 2. He has got 5 points in the game. Weston Ort has got a field goal. He is 2 out of 2 from the free throw line. He has got 4. Keith Cleaver has hit a 3-pointer. He is 1 out of 1 from the line. He has got 4 points. And Jacob Huxell has hit a field goal for 2. You're going to score at halftime. Hastings St. Cecilia trailing Sutton. Mustangs 39 and the Blue Hawks 16. You're listening to high school basketball tonight on Extreme Sports.
TLC Vet Care is pleased to serve Hastings and the surrounding area. The goal at TLC Vet Care is to provide you and your pets with the best veterinary experience possible. Everything from dentistry to surgery. They can also do x-rays, microchipping, vaccinations, wellness checks, nutritional counseling, behavior management, parasite prevention, spay, and neuter. Let Dr. Tammy Craig and Dr. Catherine Caston take care of your pets. Give them a call at 402-463-2899 or stop in to see them at 512 Eastside Boulevard in Hastings. We are here for you and your pet. TLC Vet Care of Hastings.
Deck the halls with stunning holiday decor from Bob Sass Flowers. This season, let us assist you in turning your home or business into a winter wonderland with custom floral arrangements, wreaths, tree trimmings, mantle garlands, and elegant holiday fresh or permanent outdoor pots. From cozy Christmas charm to oohs and ahs sparkle, we can design it all just for you. Call today or stop in to Bob Sass Flowers, 2618 West 2nd Street in Hastings, and let us personalize your holiday decorating. Bob Sass Flowers, bringing your holiday vision to life, one beautiful bloom at a time.
You are listening to Blue Hawk Basketball on Extreme Sports.
All right, back here at halftime of the boys' ball game, 39-16. St. Cecilia is trailing here in this one. We'll get you the shooting numbers in the first half. St. Cecilia hitting 6 out of 25 from the floor here in the first 2 quarters. That is 24%. Hawks were only 1 out of 9 in the first quarter, 5 out of 16 in the second quarter. So St. Cecilia is 6 out of 25 from the field, 24%. Sutton, meanwhile, 48% from the field, 14 out of 29. Mustangs hit 9 out of 18 shots in the first quarter, 5 out of 11 in the second quarter. 3-pointers, St. Cecilia only 1 out of 9, 11% here in the first half. Sutton has knocked down 5 3-pointers in 15 attempts, 33%. Rebounds, St. Cecilia has got 13. Sutton has got 15. St. Cecilia's got 7 offensive rebounds and 6 on defense. 3 offensive rebounds for Sutton, 12 on defense. Turnovers, St. Cecilia was 7. Sutton has got 5 turnovers. 4 steals for the Blue Hawks, 1 steal for the Mustangs. Nobody's got a blocked shot yet in this one. Hawks are 3 out of 7 from the free throw line, 43%. Sutton is 6 out of 7. 86%, but the Hawks have been trying to climb out of a hole to get out of the gate and give up 23 straight points. It looks kind of dismal, but St. Cecilia trying their darnest to get back into the basketball game. St. Cecilia in the first quarter, again, they only hit 1 shot in 9 attempts. So, yeah, they made that last field goal with 37 seconds to play in the first quarter. It was 27-2 after 1. It's now 39-16 at halftime. We've got the second half coming up. You're listening to high school basketball tonight on Extreme Sports.
Hi, I'm Mitch Stellick from Stellick Law Firm in Grand Island. The lawyers of Stellick Law Firm have over 90 years of combined legal experience. Our firm specializes in family law, personal injury, probate and estate planning, as well as real estate and corporate law. Stellick Law Firm believes in getting to know our clients and finding the best way to serve you. Call us today at 308-675-4035 to schedule your appointment. Stellick Law Firm is ready to work for you. Let us be your voice.
Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab of Hastings is the trusted name in sports injury management. The staff of PTSR provides up-to-date and efficient care of sports-related injuries, returning athletes quickly and safely back to the playing field. PTSR offers free evaluation of all sports-related injuries to all area athletes during convenient 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. hours Monday through Friday. Call 402-462-8824 for more information. Remember, Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab of Hastings for all your physical and occupational therapy needs.
You are listening to Blue Hawk Basketball on Extreme Sports.
All right, as we come back, Sutton with the opening possession. They get a field goal here from Peyton Reed. An offensive rebound and a putback. He's got 10 points in the ball game. 41-16. St. Cecilia trailing here in the ball game as we start the third quarter of play here in Sutton tonight. There's a shot by Sabatka from three-point range. It's going to be no good. Rebound comes down to Peyton Reed. So Mustangs shooting to our basket to our right here in the second half. There's another three-pointer up there. No good by Cleaver. Offensive rebound, follow shot, no good. Bound for the boards. It's picked up here by Reed. His shot, no good. So 3 attempts in the hole. It wouldn't go. St. Cecilia's Andre Sabatka gets the rebound. Here's Allman with the ball. Jason Allman brings it out here into three-point territory. Sutton stays with her man-to-man defense. Hawks down here on the baseline. A runner by Schieffer is going to be no good. Rebound comes down to Jones. Aiden Jones, right-handed dribble back the other way. Ort has got the ball. Ort down in the corner to Herndon. Herndon puts it on the floor, dribbles out here in the three-point territory. St. Cecilia staying with her man-to-man defense. Deep in the right corner, here's a Peyton Reed. Has it knocked loose. Reed grabs it back. Bounce pass in the lane to Ort. Deflected. Reed picks her up. And now an offensive foul is going to be called out here. The offensive foul is going to be called on Sutton. That's going to go on Peyton Reed. It's going to be his first. Turnover number 6 in the ball game for the Mustangs. There's a feed inside. A shot there by Sabatka is going to be no good. Rebound comes down here into Sutton as they come back quickly back at the other end. Weston Ort with the ball. Down to Herndon. Herndon comes across the top to Jones. Down in the corner to Cleaver. Lobs it inside to Reed. He's too far underneath the basket. He forces up a shot anyway and scores. Reed got the feed and he was too far underneath the basket. He worked for position there and used his body to get one down through the hole. He's got 12 points in the ball game. 43-16 is the score. There's a St. Cecilia trying to drive the ball in the hole as a Schieffer is going to be tied up in the play here. Arrow pointing in favor of the Hawks. So St. Cecilia will inbound the ball. Baseline right side underneath their own basket. And Jaden Allman needs to take some extra time here to lace up his sneaker. St. Cecilia will inbound the ball. Baseline right side underneath their own basket. 43-16 is the score. Here's Burns with the ball for St. Cecilia. To a Schieffer, now to Allman. Allman out here in three-point territory. There's Jacob Burns for three. That's an air ball, no good. Rosno saves it, gets it in the hands of Allman. Allman now to a Sabatka. He backs up left side of the lane, puts a move on. His shot's going to be blocked out of his hands, out of bounds. So St. Cecilia will play things in. Baseline right side underneath their own hole. 5:30 to play here in the third quarter. 43-16. Sutton has got the lead here over the Hawks. St. Cecilia will have 3 seconds in the shot clock to play things in to a Sabatka. Now to Allman. His off-balance shot from the corner. No good. The ball tapped and is picked up here by Peyton Reed. Reed runs her back the other way, down the far sideline. Cleaver from the corner, a shot for three, buries it. Keith Cleaver hits his second three-pointer in the ball game. He's got 7. And the Hawks now trail by 30, 46-16. With 5:08 to play. Here's a pass into the lane. It's going to be intercepted. Turnover number 8 in the ball game for the St. Cecilia. Here's Ort with the ball now for the Mustangs. 200 pass goes to the far side. It's going to be intercepted. Intercepted here. That's Schieffer dribbling the ball back the other way and scoring. Aiden Schieffer scores for St. Cecilia. He got the interception and the field goal. Schieffer now is 7 in the ball game. 46-18. The Blue Hawks are trailing here in this one. Here's a Sutton with the ball. Far sideline, Aiden Jones has got it. He puts it on the floor. Rainbow pass comes to the near side. That's a Herndon with the ball who returns it back to Jones. Down in the corner to Reed for three. Shot good. Peyton Reed hits a three-pointer. He's got 15 in the ball game. And it's now a 49-18 ball game. Sutton has got the lead here over the Hawks. That's a Allman with the ball. Down to Schieffer to Burns. Burns brings it over here to Allman. Free throw line extended left side. Out here to Sabatka. Toes right at the top of the three-point arc. Down to a Schieffer. Schieffer brings it over here to Allman. His shot for three, good. Jaden Allman hits his second tray in the ball game. He's got 6 points, and it's now 49-21. St. Cecilia trailing. Here's Aiden Jones with the ball. Jones to Cleaver. Cleaver now to Ort. Brings it to the near sideline to Jones. Down low, his shot is up and in. Harrison Herndon, he scores. He's now got 7 in the ball game. It's now 51-21. Biggest lead in the ball game now for Sutton at 30 points here in the third quarter. There's a shot going to be blocked down. Blocked down by Reed. Reed brings it back the other way, and he misses on the driving layup, gets his own rebound and scores. Peyton Reed misses the first one. He got his own rebound and scores. He's got 17. Now it's 53-21. 3:15 to play here in the third quarter. And Jared Prevett, the new head coach for the Hawks, wants to call a timeout. Might be looking for keys to the bus. 3 minutes and 11 seconds to play here in the third quarter. We'll take a break with a score. Sutton 53, St. Cecilia 21. You're listening to high school basketball tonight on Extreme Sports.
If you're planning to build a new home or add an addition to your existing one, trust the experts at Gangwish Construction. From general contracting, basement pouring, to bathroom remodeling, concrete work, and deck building, they handle it all with precision and care. They take pride in doing the job right the first time, every time. Contact Jeff today at 402-460-0013 and experience quality craftsmanship with Gangwish Construction.
You are listening to Blue Hawk Basketball on Extreme Sports.
High St. Cecilia with the ball. They're trailing by a score of 53-21. There's a shot in the lane up there and in by Schieffer. Aiden Schieffer's now got 9 points in the ball game. He's got 9 of the 23. 53-23. There's a shot for three. It's up there, no good by Herndon. Rebound comes down here to the Mustangs, and a foul is going to be called here on Drake Rosno. Rosno picks up his first personal foul. Team foul number 1 on the Hawks here in quarter number 3. So this is a non-shooting foul, and Jacob Huxell will inbound the ball now. Huxell to Harrison Herndon. Herndon will set things up. There's Francesca with the ball on the far sideline. Francesca brings it back here to Herndon. St. Cecilia's gone to a zone defense now. There's Francesca with the ball. Out here in three-point territory to Reed. Reed's going to fire up a three-pointer. The shot is good. That's one way to get him out of the zone. Peyton Reed throws up a three. He's now got 20. Here's a Sabatka at the other end for St. Cecilia. His shot's going to be blocked down. Sabatka grabs it back. Sabatka goes down low. His shot there is going to be blocked. It's out of bounds. Sabatka got the rebound, laid it off to Ethan Schultes. He had his shot blocked out of his hands. It's going to be a St. Cecilia inbounding the ball. Baseline left side underneath their own basket here. 2:12 to play in the third quarter. Here's a Sabatka with the ball. Sabatka back outside to Rosno. His shot for three is going to be up there, no good. Rebound comes down to Reed for Sutton. Reed has got the ball. Reed to Francesca. Over on the wing on the far side. Francesca gets it to Peyton Reed. Comes across the top. That's going to be Herndon. His shot for three is going to be no good. Schieffer with a rebound. Aiden right-handed dribble back the other way for the Hawks. He gets it here to Rosno. Now to Sabatka for three. His shot no good. Battle for the rebound. Loose. Comes out here to Allman. His three-pointer is off the mark. No good. Rebound to Jackson Huxell for Sutton. Minute 30 to play. There's a feed down the floor here to Francesca. His shot's going to be up there. No good. Rebound loose. Picked up in the lane here by Eden Schieffer. Schieffer down the right sideline. Brings it back to the center of the floor. Out to Drake Rosno. Rosno, two-handed pass comes out here to Sabatka. Sabatka far side to Schieffer for three. It's off of the back iron, no good. David Francesca has got the rebound for Sutton. And now the Mustangs want to call a timeout. 1:04 to play here in the third quarter. We'll take a break with a score. Sutton 56, Hastings St. Cecilia 23. You're listening to high school basketball on Extreme Sports.
This sound is processed by StereoTool. Go to stereotool.com.
For all your rehabilitation needs. PTSR offers a wide variety of services, including orthopedic, neurological, and sports injury rehabilitation. A certified hand specialist is available for the more delicate upper extremity injuries. Warm, aquatic therapy, and balance training is also available. PTSR has a strong industrial services division providing physical and functional capacity testing, as well as drug and alcohol screening. Please visit our website, ptsrhastings.com.
You are listening to Blue Hawk Basketball on Extreme Sports.
Mike Will, Gene Shaw back here in Sutton. The last game before the Christmas holiday break and the 5-day moratorium from the NSAA. So teams won't be able to play games or practice during 5 days next week. We'll get back into action on the high school level next Friday. Various holiday tournaments will be springing up in the next week or so. 56-23 is the score. St. Cecilia trailing here. It's been all Sutton as the Mustangs scored the first 23 points of the basketball game here tonight. Driving the ball down the right side of the lane is Order. Shot's going to be blocked down, but Sutton grabs it back and nails a three-pointer. Aiden Jones nails a tray from the near side. He's got 13 in the ball game. 59-23 is the score. St. Cecilia back with the ball on their offensive end. Albin has got it to the free throw line. Out here, that's going to be Sabatka. Takes it into the paint. Feeds it down low. That's going to be Schultes. He kicks it back out to Sabatka, who nails a three. Andre Sabatka nails a three-pointer. He's got 10 in the ball game. It's now a 59-26 ball game. St. Cecilia trailing in the contest. Sutton has got the ball. They feed it inside. The shot's going to be blocked down there from Jacob Huxell, and a foul is going to be called. Huxell's going to go to the free throw line. Schieffer picks up the foul. That's going to be his first. Team foul number 2 on the Hawks here in this quarter. Jacob Huxell is going to go to the free throw line. He's got 2 points in the ball game. Averages 6 points, 5 rebounds per game. Shot is up there, and the shot is going to be no good off the right side. Huxell will have one more. 59-26. Next shot is up there. It's going to be good by Huxell. St. Cecilia back with the ball. Allman has got it. Allman's going to throw one up from three-point range. No good as the horn sounds, and that is the end of the third quarter of play. After 3, Sutton 60, Hastings St. Cecilia 26. You're listening to high school basketball tonight on Extreme Sports.
It may be too cold to play a round of golf at the Southern Hills Golf Course in Hastings, but you can still enjoy their newly remodeled clubhouse. Relax and enjoy your favorite beverages and catch all the sporting events on one of the big screen TVs. Plus, there's plenty of food available too, including pizza, appetizers, burgers, and a Philly cheesesteak. Be watching for other club activities throughout the winter. Don't forget to book the clubhouse for that special event. Call the clubhouse at 402-463-8006 or go online at southernhillshastings.com.
You are listening to Blue Hawk Basketball on Extreme Sports.
Mike Will, Gene Shaw back here in Sutton as we go to the fourth and final quarter. 60-26. Sutton has got the lead here over St. Cecilia. Again in the girls' ball game, Sutton wins for only the second time in at least the last 11 years as they beat St. Cecilia tonight in girls' play. Final score of 54-45. Leading the way, Avery Kissinger for St. Cecilia, 23 points in the ball game, but a losing cause as the Hawkettes dropped to 3-3 on the season. Play is underway here in the fourth quarter. 60-26 has been all Sutton here in this one. Ort's got the ball. Cross-court pass comes over here to Cleaver. His shot is up. It's going to be no good. Offensive rebound. Aiden Jones with the offensive board. There's Ort with the ball. He drives it on the left side of the lane. His shot is up there. It's good, and he's fouled in the play. Sutton is crushing the Hawks on the boards here tonight. A lot of offensive boards resulting in three-point plays one way or the other. Ort gets the field goal. Now he goes to the free throw line. Grosno picks up the foul. That's going to be his third. Weston goes to the free throw line. His shot is up there. It's good. So a three-point play. He's now got 7 in the ball game. And it's 63-26. St. Cecilia, boy, the offensive struggles continue here for the Hawks. The most points they have scored in a game this year, 35, that they put up against Newman in a 57-35 loss earlier this year. Now the Hawks turning the ball away on an over and back. St. Cecilia scored 20, 35, 25, 29, and 19 points in their 5 games so far this year. They've scored 26 here in this one. You're looking for some bright spots. We do have 26 points on the board. Still playing here at the 7:10 mark on the fourth quarter. Sutton has got the ball. Here's Jones with it now. Aiden Jones at the top of the key. Goes over to Lambert, who's back into the ball game, to Cleaver. There's a feed inside. It can be deflected out of bounds. Gets away, goes out of bounds up on the stage area here at Sutton. They retrieve that. And the Mustangs will play things in. Baseline left side underneath their own basket. They'll get it to Jacob Huxell. In the corner now to Cleaver. Back inside to Huxell, and his shot is up and in. Jacob Huxell now with 5 points in the ball game. 65-26 is the score now. Here's Sabatka with the ball. It's going to be tipped away. It is loose. The scramble is on. Who's got it? Sutton does. Here come the Mustangs back the other way. Lambert drives his shot, no good. Battle for the rebound. It goes out of bounds. Last touched here by Sutton's Aiden Jones. And St. Cecilia will come back the other direction. Next action for the Hawks and the Hawkettes will be during the Christmas break here. They've got the Amherst Holiday Tournament that they'll be competing in. 65-26 is the score. St. Cecilia trailing here in this one. Jacob Burns with the ball for the Hawks. To Schieffer. His shot is up there off of the front iron. No good. Allman with a rebound. Off inside to Andre Sabatka. His shot's good and he's fouling the play. Andre Sabatka gets the field goal and 1. He's now got 12 points in the ball game. The foul is going to be called on Keith Cleaver. That's going to be his first personal foul. And Sabatka goes to the free throw line here for the Hawks in a 65-28 ball game. The shot from the line is going to be up there, no good. Rebound comes down here to Sutton. Braden Grease into the ball game. He got the rebound. There's a feed inside to Huxell, and his shot is up and in. Hawks have no answer for Sutton defensively. 67-28 is the score. Schieffer has got the ball. Now to Sabatka. Sabatka had it inside, but he couldn't do anything with it. Goes out to Schieffer again. Now to Allman. He drives into the right side of the lane. Kicks it out here. That's going to be Schieffer. His little runner is up there and in. Aiden Schieffer, he scores. Schieffer's got 11 points in the game. Andrew Sabatka has got 12. Other than that, just 1 point. And that's Jacob Burns. There's a three-pointer from the corner by Jones. He's going to be up there, no good. Rebound Huxell, and he's fouled in the play. So Jacob Huxell will go to the free throw line. Take that back. Jaden Allman has got 6 points in the game. Jacob Burns has got 1. The rest of the scoring has been from Schieffer and Sabatka. Jacob Huxell, the free throw line, his shot is up there and in. He's now 2 out of 3 from the line. He's got 8 points in the ball game. 68-30 is the score. Sutton scoring the first 23 points of the ball game, and they have not looked back here in this one. Huxell's next shot is up there. That rolls off of the iron, no good. Rebound comes down here to Sabatka. The big guy runs her back the other way for St. Cecilia. To Jacob Burns. Burns now to Rosno. Rosno bounce pass into the paint to Schieffer. He throws it out to the far side again to Burns. His pass comes on the near side, deflected. It's picked up here. Here's a three-pointer put up there. No good by Ullman. St. Cecilia gets the offensive board. They get the fresh shot clock. 5 minutes to go. And there's a pass right to the fingertips of Burns, out of bounds down in the corner. Turnover on St. Cecilia with 4:51 to play now in the fourth quarter. 68-30 is the score. Here's Vanceska with the ball for a Sutton. There's an alley-oop inside, and the shot is up and in. Jacob Huxell, a little pastry there as the old alley-oop play. Inside, Huxell has now got 10 points in the ball game. 70-30 is the score. There's a three-pointer put up there, no good. Rebound, Rosno. Follow shot, no good. Rebound to Peyton Reed. A 40-point lead here now for Sutton. 4:19 to play. Vanceska, alley-oop, goes back door the other way, and it's going to be this time over the head of Braden Grease, out of bounds. A turnover on Sutton. That's going to be their 8th of the ball game. 70-30 is the score. It's a 40-point lead. Should have a running clock now. We've had clock problems all night, so it's not surprising that has not developed here. Here's a Jaden Allman with the ball. Jaden Allman goes down in the corner. Gets it back out to Allman. Now to Schieffer. Shot for three. Good. Schieffer now with 14 in the ball game. 70-33 is the score. Sutton has got the lead. There's a shot from the corner again by Vanceska. It's going to be rather by a Miles Ferguson. No good. Rebound comes down to St. Cecilia. They come back with the ball and they throw the ball away. 12 turnovers on St. Cecilia. 70-33 is the score. And now checking into the ball game for the Hawks. We're going to see some new folks come in there now. Husker Worrell, who is a freshman, going to come into the ball game. Now Sutton is going to clean their bench off. 70-33 is the score. Sutton will inbound the ball. We're down to 3 minutes to go now here in the fourth quarter. Mustangs dominating the ball game here tonight. There's a shot from the outside for three. It's going to be no good there by Reyes. And a rebound comes down to St. Cecilia. There's a three-pointer put up at the other end. These guys want to get some shots up. Landgren throws up the three that misses everything. It's deflected out of bounds, and it's going to be St. Cecilia inbounding the ball now underneath their own basket. Everybody's sending new guys into the ball game to get some time on the shoes here in this ball game. Here's Nick Farringer. He's going to inbound the ball for St. Cecilia. Farringer to Zwiener, who's into the ball game. Down to Munzer. Landgren has got it out here at the top of the key. Swings to the left side. Farringer has got the ball. 2 minutes to play here in this ball game. They get her down low on the baseline. A little jumper is up there by Worrell. No good. Goes out of bounds. And it's going to be St. Cecilia ball. So the Hawks will play things in. Baseline left side underneath their own basket. And now St. Cecilia wants to call a timeout. Hawks will call a timeout here. 1:46 to play in the basketball game. It is Sutton 70, St. Cecilia 33. You're listening to high school basketball on Extreme Sports.
If you're looking for auto glass work, call Auto Glass Experts of Hastings. Jeff and Brent have over 60 years of combined experience. They can fix your glass in just about anything from your car or pick up to heavy-duty repairs on your truck or farm equipment, tractors, loaders, graders, or semi-trucks. No other glass repair and replacement business comes close to the high standards of quality and customer service you'll find with the Auto Glass Experts. If you've just got a little ding in your windshield, they offer rock chip repair. Give them a call today at 402-463-0025 or stop in and see them at 405 West J Street in Hastings.
As we come back, St. Cecilia takes a three-pointer and misses. Sutton with a rebound. Now the Mustangs turn the ball over, and a driving layup there is going to be missed by St. Cecilia's Nick Farringer. Now the ball is loose again. It comes to the near sideline. Worrell has got the ball for the Hawks. Worrell gets it to Landgren. Cross-court pass goes deep in the corner. Driving. Shot over the baseline is going to be no good there by Munter. We're down to a minute to play. It's 70-33. These guys, one thing about it, they're putting up a lot of shots here late in this ball game, and now Sutton has got the ball back on their offensive end. Landenhoff has got the ball. Landenhoff to the far sideline to Reyes. To Max Huxell, drives it for the hole. His shot is up there. It's going to be no good. Rebound to Husker Worrell for the Hawks. There's a feed underneath the hole, and his shot is up and in. Karsten Zwiener gets the field goal there for St. Cecilia. So Karsten Zwiener gets into the scorebook with a field goal to make it a 70-35 ball game. Here's Huxell with the ball, and his shot is up there at the end. Max Huxell, he gets the field goal for two. 72-35. Max Huxell, just a 6'1" freshman there for the Mustangs, and now it's out of bounds here. On the near side, St. Cecilia ball is able to play things in, and they won't have a chance as time is going to expire. That's your final score. Sutton wins it over Hastings St. Cecilia tonight in boys play. Final score, St. Cecilia losing to Sutton 72-35. St. Cecilia now 0-6 on the season. They will play in the Amherst Holiday Basketball Tournament here in the next week or so. The Sutton Mustangs, they have now won 3 games in a row as the Mustangs go to 3 wins and 1 loss. Again, the final score, Sutton 72, Hastings St. Cecilia 35. Back with the final numbers after this. You are listening to Extreme Sports.
Since 1946, Cully Pipe and Steel continues to meet the pipe and steel needs of greater Nebraska and Kansas. Cully Pipe and Steel is a one-stop shop for all of your pipe and steel needs. Cully Pipe and Steel stocks a wide variety of steel and plumbing products. From custom steel products to structural steel, rebar fabrication, steel fabrications, and retail and wholesale plumbing parts and fixtures, remember Cully Pipe and Steel of Hastings. They're located at 405 West South Street and the plumbing showroom at 300 South Colorado in Hastings.
Ridgeline, a local accounting and financial services firm, proudly supports all area high school athletes. There is more than one path toward financial security. We take the time to know you well, to understand your financial situation, your business, your farm, and your personal goals. That's why our work with you is more about personal connections than it is about the numbers. Choosing the right path takes experience, creativity, and guidance you can trust. Come join us and enjoy the view at Ridgeline.
Hey, Hastings, looking for the best midweek pick-me-up? Look no further than Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill. It's Wing Night Wednesday, where our wings are legendary, crispy, saucy, and just downright delicious. I'm telling you, Bullseye's wings are out of this world. Choose from a variety of mouth-watering flavors and let your taste buds take flight. Need something to quench your thirst? Buy a draft beer and you get to keep the glass. Gather your wing-loving crew and join us every Wednesday at Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill. Because when it's hump day, we wing it.
If you are looking for screen printing or embroidery work, turn to the experts at Protein Design of Grand Island. They have over 19 years of experience and are locally owned. The staff at Protein Design can create that shirt for your special event with custom screen printing services. Or get some custom embroidery on your clothing, hats, bags, or other accessories. At Protein Design of Grand Island, you can get the uniforms for your high school or college sports teams too. Get a quote by simply going to the website at proteindesign.com or by calling 308-203-4044. There's in-store pickup and delivery available. Protein Design, 2716 Old Fair Road in Grand Island.
You are listening to Blue Hawk Basketball on Extreme Sports.
All right, Sutton wins it in boys play here tonight over St. Cecilia easily as the Mustangs roll to a 72-35 win over the Hawks tonight. Sutton scored the first 23 points of the ball game. And it wasn't until the 37-second mark of the first quarter that St. Cecilia got a field goal to go down through the hole. That was off of the hands of Eden Schieffer. It was 27-2 at the end of the first quarter. The Hawks trailed 39-16 at halftime. Sutton still led at the end of three quarters, 60-26. And they win it tonight. Final score of 72-35. So Sutton improves to 3 wins, 1 loss on the season. St. Cecilia is now 0-6. Hawks got 14 points in the game tonight from Aiden Schieffer, 12 points from Andre Sabatka. So 14 from Schieffer and 12 from Sabatka, 6 points for Jaden Allman and 1 point for Jacob Burns. That was it for the Hawks. 35 points, 4 guys score in the ball game tonight. Everybody winning in on the party for Sutton. Peyton Reed, he leads the way tonight with 20. Aiden Jones had 13 points. Jacob Huxell had 10 points. The other scorers for Sutton, Keith Cleaver had 7 points. Harrison Herndon had 7. Weston Ort had 7 points. Miles Ferguson, he had 6. And Max Huxell got into the ball game and scored 2 late as the Sutton Mustangs have now won 3 games in a row with wins over Heartland, BDS, and now St. Cecilia. They'll go to the Christmas break with a record of 3 wins and 1 loss. Again, the final in this one, it was Sutton winning over St. Cecilia 72-35. We'll take another break and come back. You're listening to high school basketball tonight on Extreme Sports.
When it comes to helping you protect what's important to you, you can trust the licensed independent insurance agents at Klein Insurance of Hastings. No matter what type of insurance you need, from auto to home to farm and crop, Klein Insurance will get it covered. They'll help you find the right policy for your specific situation. Klein Insurance has been in business since 1959 and is locally owned. Same-day quotes are available. At Klein Insurance, you'll get years of expertise, attention to detail, and exceptional customer service. Klein Insurance, 710 South Burlington in Hastings. Call 402-463-1256. If you're looking for screen printing or embroidery work, turn to the experts at Pro Team Design of Grand Island. They have over 19 years of experience and are locally owned. The staff at Pro Team Design can create that shirt for your special event with custom screen printing services. Or get some custom embroidery on your clothing, hats, bags, or other accessories. At Pro Team Design of Grand Island, you can get the uniforms for your high school or college sports teams too. Get a quote by simply going to the website at proteamdesign.com or by calling 308-203-4044. There's in-store pickup and delivery available. Pro Team Design, 2716 Old Fair Road in Grand Island.
At Midwest Farm Management, often the most challenging decision to our clients is what to do with a family farm. We've been helping answer this question since the 1970s. Our company is focused on working with tenants that are good stewards of the family farm while offering excellent returns to our owners. Our services include, but are not limited to, detailed financial and field reports, grain marketing, crop insurance, and finding and executing a lease agreement that best fits your farm. Give us a call today at 402-463-1110 or find us on the web at midwestfarmmanagement.com.
You are listening to Blue Hawk Basketball on Extreme Sports.
All right, Sutton wins the ball game tonight over St. Cecilia 72-35. Got the final shooting numbers into the ball game here tonight. St. Cecilia ended up shooting only 26% from the field tonight. They were 14 out of 53. The Hawks knocking down 4 out of 19 from three-point range, 21%. Sutton hit 48% of their field goals tonight, 27 out of 56. The Mustangs 8 out of 25 on three-pointers, 32%. Sutton wins the rebounding war 36-25 over St. Cecilia. The Mustangs had 10 offensive rebounds, 26 on defense. St. Cecilia had 12 offensive rebounds and 13 on defense. 12 turnovers for the Hawks, 9 turnovers for Sutton. 6 steals for St. Cecilia, 2 steals for Sutton. St. Cecilia did not have a blocked shot in the ball game. Sutton had 3 in the contest. St. Cecilia 3 out of 8 on the free throws, 38%. Sutton was 9 out of 12, 75%. But the big story on the scoreboard, a 23-0 run to begin the ball game. And the Hawks never really got back into this thing as they lose this contest to Sutton tonight, 72-35. So St. Cecilia now 0-6 on the season. They will play in the Amherst Holiday Basketball Tournament coming up when play resumes following the 5-day moratorium by the NSAA. Sutton wins the girls' ball game tonight over St. Cecilia 54-45. The Mustangs win the boys' game over the Hawks, final score of 72-35. For Gene Shaw, this is Mike Will, wishing you a very pleasant good evening from Sutton.
You've been listening to an exclusive presentation of high school basketball on Extreme Sports. If you missed portions of today's game, you can download our podcast at x-streamsports.com.
From Feature Story News in Washington, I'm Nick Harper. The US government is perilously close to shutting down for the first time in almost 6 years, as lawmakers struggle to pass a deal that would keep funding flowing. The deadline to approve a deal is midnight local time on Friday, but after a vote failed in Congress on Thursday night, Capitol Hill looks no closer to consensus, as FSN's Benji Hire reports.
The art of the deal? Well, now's the time for Donald Trump to live up to his famous book title. After tanking a funding package that had enough votes to pass, the president-elect has just hours left to avoid causing a government shutdown. But here's the problem. Dozens of representatives from his own Republican Party don't support Trump's suggested deal, which allows for the debt ceiling to be raised before he takes office. And the previously proposed deal backed by Democrats, that's now dead too, after being torpedoed by Elon Musk, who's railed against increased government spending. Members of Congress must now regather and agree on some stopgap measure by the end of Friday, or else federal agencies will start to grind to a halt without the money they need to function.
US President Joe Biden is set to meet Pope Francis at the Vatican in what is likely to be his final international trip as the Commander-in-Chief. Biden will also meet with Italian government leaders during the journey in early January. FSN's Mitch McCann reports.
The president will visit Italy between the 9th and 12th of January, only days before he finishes his single-term presidency. Mr. Biden accepted an invitation from Pope Francis to visit the Vatican after a phone call with the Pope earlier this week, according to the White House, which added that the pair will discuss efforts to advance peace around the world. Biden is the second Catholic US president and has met the Pope before several times, including at the Vatican in 2021. While in Italy, the Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni and President Sergio Mattarella will also meet with Mr. Biden. According to the Associated Press, official visits this late in a US.
This is VSiN, the Sports Betting Network.
25 pro handicappers, $25,000 on the line. This is the Circuit Friday Football Invitational on VSiN, the Sports Betting Network. Here is your host, Matt Humans.
All right, thank you, Brent Musburger. About to kick off in South Bend, Indiana. Indiana Hoosiers trail 17-3 at the half. Notre Dame receiving to open the second half. And again, I've got Indiana plus 7.5, not looking good, and under the total of 52. This is the Circa Friday Football Invitational Show. We head into Week 16, and Doug Kazarian in studio tonight. Doug, you're trying to make the cut. You're trying to make the Elite Eight for the third year in a row. That would be a great accomplishment to put on your resume. and maybe go down to the local trophy store and have something made for yourself. But I know it does mean something to you to make the cut, and it's not going to be easy this week, and you have a strategy. I'm not surprised. I thought you were going to have some sort of strategy going into this week because you just can't play it like a normal week when you look at the standings. So let's put them up here and show the final 11 contestants in the Elite Eight. We're going to have 3 cuts this week to get to the Elite Eight. James Salinas, Doug Kazarian tied 56.5 points. You are 7-6-2 on your best bets, which is pretty strong considering you started 0-4-2. So 7-2 in the last 9 weeks there. And Chris Piper at 57.5 points, 1 point ahead of you. Now, you've got to get into the top 8, and that means you've got to catch either Pete Wilder, Chris Massero, or Scott Piper, or some combination there. And you've got to also beat the 2 guys right there with you at the bottom, Piper and Salinas. So what are you thinking? Do you like the card, first of all? Did you like a lot of plays? And what are you thinking about strategy and how you're going to play this?
I liked a handful of plays, just not the ones I went with. Because as you alluded to, you have to finish in the top 8. That means you have to beat 3 other guys. And based on the standing,